hit the wrong button, so now the countdown's screwed up. Jay!
Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
Okay, ladies and Germans, woo! Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Hope everybody's had a great week. It's been an okay week, I think.
It's been a great week.
Jay's been at the beach.
The coast.
The coast. We call it the coast down here.
The coast.
We call it going to coast. Yeah, Blink. Come on now. Yeah, look at there. I got you. Everything's taken care of. We got it ironed out tonight. Yeah. So we got Steve Fever is like en route.
He'll be here.
He'll be here. Yeah. Steve had a gig tonight.
Big gig, from what I hear.
BG. Big gig.
BG, yeah.
And so he's like rushing after the gig. What's up, Luke? Coming here to be on the show. He's en route now. Meantime, we got Jay sitting in with us. Now, you know, we normally start the program with a joke.
Yeah.
But sometimes people send stuff in. Jay's got an actual original coming in tonight.
Yeah.
as a joke.
Yep.
So okay,
It's in
Jay.
my brain of jokes.
Okay, well, Jay, please take it away.
I wrote this one down.
This new camera's looking crispy. Look at this shit. I like it. Jay got his hat pulled down too far. You can't see his eyeballs.
No, you don't need to.
They're all red.
Well, no. Yeah, I wrote this one down because it was so good.
Okay.
But I got it in my brain. So
That's
did you hear the rumor about butter?
Did I hear the rumor about butter?
Yeah.
No.
Because listen, man, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm not that kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna spread it.
Ladies and Germans, woo! We're back, live, large and in charge.
Wow, I look good.
Come on, take it easy.
Got a
Did you
little
get tan?
Got
You
a
got
little
some
tan on
tan?
my arms. I didn't get much because I used 50 sunblock.
I thought you
SPF.
you didn't use no like tannin lotion, like copper tone tannin
Oh,
lotion.
like the fry
no,
oil? Like
banana
boat?
Banana Republic. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was the beach? What beach did you go
Great.
to?
I went to the northern part of North Carolina, the Outer Banks, they call it.
OB.
Stayed on Harker's Island, which was a cool place. We rode the ferry over and spent.
Are you gonna mumble the whole time?
Yeah. Took the ferry over and stayed at the lighthouse for a day, and then went to
Danny Ferry.
Then went to this place called Shackleford where they have these wild horses. I don't know if you ever heard of these things. They were descendants of the Spanish horses of a boat.
Whoa. Spaniards? We're not gonna get into all
Spanish boats. So a Spanish boat was,
What's up, Memphis?
I guess,
Bouchard?
burning too much gas, and the boat was too heavy, so they decided to unload some stuff, and
horses just came
they
out of there.
unloaded horses. And so these are the direct descendants of those horses from the 1500s. They
I've
got
un-
like 120 of them on like a 9-mile island.
I've unloaded on horses before.
Yeah. There was just like shit everywhere in the coast. Like, you know.
I'm dropping it.
Yeah.
Very weird the background.
So you had to watch your step around there. That was the only
A lot of horse shit.
Yeah.
like
Down like the
like around Washington D.C. Congress. 90s Hornets hat, by the way. Hey, that's my first guitar back here. A little Fender Squire, a Korean Fender Squire.
Let's had a cat run after me. Look at that.
Whoa. Little 90s Fender Squire back here. That's my first guitar ever. How about that? Huh? You guys into music? You guys like rock and roll music? That's what we're here for. Well,
That old time rock and roll.
trapped and defeated by the locals. Absolutely.
Did Blackbeard
Hey,
die in the Outer Banks? Yes, that's what we Ocracoke Island. Those,
Ocracoke.
yeah, which is about 40 miles north of where I was. So I was in Cape Lookout.
Some of the original settlers came in down that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
And that's
history
where
out there.
a lot of Blackbeard. There's a lot of,
A lot of
North
treasure.
Carolina pirate
A lot of shipwreck out that way.
pirate
So.
lore in North Carolina.
And they were having this huge.
That's why I'm a Buccaneers fan.
They were having this huge like billfish tournament over in Morehead City. Michael Jordan was actually a participant, so
Oh.
he was in the area.
They call him Hoops around here.
Yeah. And so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on around there.
Yeah. But kind of a low key area, like part of the beach, like
Sure.
not like a
not like
Myrtle Beach.
not like thousands of kids is running around you screaming, playing in the ocean all day. It's not like that.
Yeah,
So,
grown ups doing grown folk stuff,
yeah.
hanging out.
So anyway, it was fun. I had a good time. What did you do this week? Work? Speaking of work, you're going back to the big work here. Sometimes.
Yeah, I get.
Any curbs in the OBX? Yes, tons. Old curbs from the old days.
Oh, Olden Curb. You should have shot some video.
Olden curbs.
What's up, Eric Windbender? Woo! Got a good group in here tonight, folks. little slack on the viewership over on Twitch, and I got to be honest, Jay.
Got an all-star crew in here.
I don't want to get pissed off this early, but the Twitch had me a little bit worried this evening. I was like, when we do show tonight, ain't nobody gonna be watching.
Yeah.
It was a lower crew over on Twitch, but we come over here. We started doing the Twitch and the YouTube together tonight. We got a nice group showing up right now.
I'm good. I'm glad.
Showing up in force, and we really appreciate.
Sorry.
We really appreciate that.
This beer is sandy. Straight off the beach.
Oh, you got some Sandy beers?
Yeah. Had 3 left.
That's Jay's new name, Sandy Beers.
Nope.
Are you going to make a Growing Pains joke about Sandy dying and Carol being all sad?
Yeah, there was
Okay, how many Growing Pains fans do we have in the house right now? I need to know real quick.
Raise your hand if you're a Growing Pains.
You remember when Carol dated Matthew Perry briefly? On account of
like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, on account of he passed away in a drunk driving accident. His name was Sandy. Ripperoonie.
Yeah, he was all like healed up and ready to get out of the hospital. Then they left, and all of a sudden he died.
Internal injuries, Jay. What do you want me to tell you?
That's the Hollywood way of dying. Internal injuries.
Hey, look, dude. I don't know what you want me to say at this point. But hell, I ain't even taking a look at the old rundown here.
Me neither, man.
Don't have a lot pulled up. Actually, there was not a lot in the news. You know, last week was record store day. Was there any record stores down there? Just curious.
I don't know.
Because it's funny because I told Aaron Griffin, who was also in the beach, North Carolina coast.
Yeah, H Beach.
Yeah, and I said, man, good luck finding a record store, man, because like, they ain't no damn. If you find a record store down at the coast, it's probably going to be expensive as hell. Like, there's one at Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Rip-off city.
Yeah.
Like everything in Myrtle Beach, honestly. But he did actually find a store that had some legit dope stuff and decent prices, which is crazy. So I was wondering if you maybe ran into something.
No, I mean, you know where I was, and like, I was thinking like we could have stopped in like New Bern coming back or somewhere like that, and probably found a record store.
You know what I did? I know there's some.
Seaver goes see Springsteen.
Yeah, Mike's. He goes with his dad.
That's the second show in the series.
Number 2.
First season, number 2.
Wow, that's crazy.
Or 3. One of those.
What I do remember is this is what we did because you kind of went. Did you go down 70?
Yep.
You went through Havelock.
Yep, went through Havelock.
What I did one time, me and the fiance, girlfriend at the time, we went down to Atlantic Beach, which is that way.
Yeah, I went to Atlantic Beach when I was there.
For several days, and then I had it planned out. This is when I really got it. Not just collecting records, but really got into.
Steve, I bet. Finn's asleep. Yeah. I got an intruder on the set. Hey, it's our good friend Steve Jones, folks.
Grandpa, what's for supper?
Is this Hee Haw? Oh, man.
Steve just legitimately scared me.
Yeah, I thought you were tapping on something. I was like, what are you doing, you fucking hand job? Stop doing that. We can hear that.
Like, he didn't look like Steve. He looked like Michael Stipe.
Yeah. I told you he's going to have makeup on. What's up, Lemon?
He shaved. He shaved his whole going.
Yeah.
Off. Yeah.
He's going to look like John Madden. I'm not real sure what that means. So no, we went down to Atlantic Beach, but I had it planned. I not only got into like record collecting this one, I really got into collecting video game stuff.
Yeah.
And so I had this trip planned out coming back.
Yeah.
I had every thrift store, every Goodwill.
I passed some good thrift stores.
Yep, that long stretch of 70.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. Every Goodwill, every thrift store. I learned this from the Game Chasers on YouTube. So as we start approaching a town, bumblefuck, I-70, middle of rural, coastal North Carolina. Princeton. So I start looking, Princeton, thrift stores, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, look. And I wouldn't go too far off the mark, but I was like, hey, right up here, like 2-3 miles, there should be something like a church thrift store on the right.
Yeah.
So we did this, and we stopped. And it took us like 5 hours to get home because we stopped at 10, 12 thrift stores on the way home.
Yeah.
And I ended up with a few records. I ended up with a kind of a shoddy copy of Super Mario 3.
Yeah.
I bought a Dreamcast for $20. that ended up having problems. So it was actually a pretty shitty trip. Now I'm looking back, but I did pick up some cool stuff along the way. It was super cool to plan that out as part of your route. So the long trip back really didn't make a fuck, man. You're just vibing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Meth head at Miller's window dressed like the Gorton's fisherman. Quote of the night.
That's pretty
Let's
funny.
go. It's early in the night.
Funny,
Let's
man.
go and write that down.
That's number one right on the board.
Beaver's gonna look like John Cena. Yeah.
I think we should let him in.
Is it blocked?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think he's not. I think he's been knocking for like the last couple minutes.
Been knocking, but you can't come in.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'll put this on the most important camera, the one that's got me in it. So yeah, no. The question I wanted to pose. Shut up, dog.
It was on.
So last weekend was Record Store Day. I'm curious if I know some of you folks got some stuff. Some of you got. Let's bump the table some more, can we?
End up coming back.
I mean, the camera's not mounted to the table
what?
at all.
Sorry, man.
So some of you folks that participated in Record Store Day, interested to find out what you did pick up. Some of the folks that are in the Discord already heard what you got. But if you went out and like did the early morning thing or camped out or whatever, and you scored something cool, drop something in the chat. Let us know what you picked up. Pretty cool. I saw some people score some pretty decent stuff, and it's pretty interesting. Always interested to see what people get in different parts of the country. How the loot kind of the loot pools are different in different areas.
And I forgot to mention on last week's show that Kiss released one last week, a live record. And anything Kiss does, like on like that new, you're going to pay at least $30 for it.
Yeah.
You know, because they like money.
Oh, dude, ain't nothing in Record Store Day less than $30.
No, this wasn't a Record Store Day.
Yes, it was. I don't know.
No, I think it was right before Record Store Day. But anyway,
Murph said dog barked and then his did. That's funny.
Wow, that's crazy.
We mess up Alexa's.
Yeah. So it's a 3 LP live show from like I think it's the late '90s. I want to say. But yeah, and I thought about picking it up, and it's $60, which to me, 3 LPs for Kiss is not that bad for $60 though.
Dude, not that bad.
For Kiss though, because Kiss sells like
yeah.
they
I mean,
raise
I
their
hear
prices
you.
and stuff.
I hear you.
So I'm considering getting that.
Got the Kenny Dorman LP. Vance got Grunt Truck, which I'm. Vance and Zonkman were both talking about Grunt Truck. Do you know these guys from the 90s?
No.
Like an early grunge band?
No.
No idea about these guys.
Yeah.
Really ignorant of that. I'm interested in that. Def Leppard, The Sword, Robert Plant, Larry Coryell. Ooh.
Larry Coryell.
Fluffhead got lucky online back from Asheville. Got Elton John and Grateful Dead box. Nice. Very cool.
Grateful Dead box set. Was that the Europe 72 outtakes, I believe?
I think I saw that somewhere.
I think we talked about that last week, but I didn't know of a box set.
Yeah, I don't know if that came out, if it was technically a record store. It was one of those things that popped up in my, came out in my like stuff that came out this week kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of which, hold me that box down there. Came in this week. A little preview for Dig of the Week. Our man Sonic Doom Spaceman sent.
Well, it would if you switched to whatever.
Sonic Doom Spaceman sent a great box for all of us here. He even said he's got a little something in there for you, Jerry. No. Just calm it down. We'll see. We'll see between now and then. So anyway, this is a little Dig of the Week action. We're going to pop this bitch open in here in a little bit.
Interesting. Let me hold that for you.
I'll pop it down here.
Right.
Make some room down here. Actually, this week I did this neat thing where I scooted the desk forward
Yeah.
and over, and it gave me so much more room, like back here. I mean, I don't have a butt load, but
Did you do that on your company's time?
yes. So it's cool. I got some more avenues down here. Avenues? I got avenues.
Roads.
Bringing up Wednesday night, we did do a stream over on Twitch, played some great Call of Duty games, and then watched. It's funny because I mentioned it on the show last week. When when I showed that Jerry Reed record
Yeah.
for Deep Track Zach's
Yeah,
71 thing.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it till I went back and I was like, oh, I forgot to tell Zach that we did that thing for his contest or whatever in the middle of the show. And as I kind of popped in, I was like, Jerry Reed did this movie in the 70s called like Hot Stuff. And if I ever find it, we'll watch it Wednesday. And I'm like, oh shit, watch it Wednesday. So I went and found it. It's a movie I've been looking for like 20 years. Found it. We watched it on Wednesday. Whew.
Yeah.
Little Jerry Reed flick.
I like Jerry Reed.
Always the
Didn't we
best.
play some Jerry Reed for somebody's kid a couple weeks ago or something like that? Like, maybe it was some banana bucks that somebody threw in the chat.
You don't remember.
She understands me.
Am I just like
I don't. For
having
somebody's
having a
kid?
dream or something?
For somebody's kid?
I thought so. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe I'm
Jesus
wrong.
Christ, man.
They said my kid likes this song or something. Maybe. Or,
Man,
it's a special long distance dedication.
long requested dedication. Let's see. Luke got Quiet Kenny, Grunt Truck. Everybody's loving this Grunt Truck. Larry Coryell, Linkin Park, The Doors, Robert Palmer, Tom Petty, Soul Slabs, The Creation, Jim Messina and his Jesters. Damn, son. Went all out. I love it. That's aggressive as hell. I love it.
Cool Hidden Grooves.
Yeah. That's Deep Track Zach's brother.
Cool. Runs in the family, huh?
Oh yeah, I got three. That's one of them Georgia boys. They jack them up and then we ride them high. That's a. I don't know if you've ever seen this, Luke. There's a rap song.
What's that guy's name?
There's a rap song and a video on YouTube by this group called the Georgia Boys. Georgia
I've
Boys.
seen that.
And they have all these 4x4s and they're all like drinking out in these mud holes and stuff.
There's mud.
It's like a muddin' redneck hip hop. It's absolutely terrible in the best kind of way possible. We jack them up and then we ride them high. I highly recommend it.
Jack him up. They're talking about the trucks.
Yeah. No, yeah, not dicks. You're right, Jay. It's not dicks. It's trucks. Just to clarify, we're not talking dicks here. That comes later. It's another segment.
We talk about dicks in the second half. Of
That's
the
the
show.
second half of the show.
So stick around.
Dick talk.
No.
But yeah. All right, boom. I don't really have. They ain't even really news. Anybody got any news?
No.
Anybody else got any news? Frank Bonner died.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw where somebody liked Nidra Voll's birthday too on the.
Frank Bonner, Herb Tarlick from WKRP passed away.
I saw where Michael Bananas you
Are they
liked.
gonna bury him in a plaid jacket?
Hopefully. I saw where Michael Bananas liked. It was Nidra Voll's birthday here recently.
Yeah. Did you see my comment?
We're big Nidra Voll's fans on this show.
Yeah, we're big Nidra Voll's fans. What's funny is Nate's wife liked my comment, which
That's
means
funny. She
probably
likes Antenna TV
or Me TV or Antenna or
MeTV,
what? Yeah,
one of those,
yeah. The Where's the Beef lady? No, not what.
No,
the Where's
no,
the,
she's a Different Strokes lady.
Different Strokes, the super old, but she's also in Moving Violations.
Yeah.
Moving Violations.
When you gonna get that soundtrack?
I need to. Stopped by a record store on Tuesday, snagged Pantera repress and original Sub Pop pressing of the Goat. Pre-fame Jack White. Wow. They're from your county, Luke? Oh, that's awesome, man. We need to get those guys on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem like they know how to have a good time.
In non-record store day news,
Let's get into it, Jay.
on if you go over to tapeheads.net and you like old like Sub Pop Nirvana stuff, they've got Bleach they just reissued on Smoky
Come on, Jay.
on Smoky Clear cassette for like $10.
Smoky Clear cassettes. I know. Man.
I got that red one, like
Yeah.
back on Valentine's Day. That
It-
they did
it-
like 1,000 copies of, and it's like
Took me a few weeks to remember that you bought that, but yeah, I do remember it now.
and it's like those plates you get from on the television commercials. They increase in value over time. So,
I like the Civil War chess set.
yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
I think I'm hearing Herbie Mann in the kitchen. I smell a greased up flautist
Oh, God.
in the kitchen. So not a lot of stuff in the news unless somebody knows something I don't need. No, I don't know.
I think Steve's in there charming snakes.
Yeah.
Is that Eric the Flautist in there?
So yeah, let me.
Isn't that his name, Eric the Flautist?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eric the Flautist.
On
Smell my
VHS.
Smell my nose burp. You smell that? Smell my nose burp.
It's a found footage. It's a found footage thing.
This made me think of Carl. I saw this. It came out today. A couple of represses that have stuff that's not been repressed. Do you say repressed?
Repressed or repressed?
Oh, I like saying repressed.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that a thing. Can we make it a thing? What do you guys think? We make it a thing?
Bob
From now
Seger and Sound Systems or
I
something.
almost bought New Amsterdam this week.
Eric.
I saw it for the first time in that
And
size
I
when I
bought
was down
Sky
there.
instead.
Yeah.
This always makes me think of Carl the Envelope. Is that hot? Boom. A couple of DRI represses.
Okay.
Man, I'm kind of into this now. Four of a Kind, which I'm really not familiar with this one. It's the fourth album. Came out in '88. Features the song "Suit and the Tie Guy," that's the first music video that DRI got, and then Thrash Zone, which I'm pretty damn familiar with, released in '89. That's the next one. Most successful album to date, which is probably why I know it's more MTV kind of stuff. Beneath the Wheel made his music video. Also featured in the video game Skate 2. Contained the song Abduction, which would also have a video named for it. Named for it? Have a video for it. Yeah, but that always makes me think of Carl, man.
Yeah. Old Carl.
Carl and Bo, our dead bass player, God rest his soul, two guys that I really knew like back in like middle school. I remember Bo had a jean jacket in 8th grade. It had a DRI patch on it, and it was enough to where I didn't really know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what that meant.
You just thought it just meant dry. You know?
Dry. Bo's dry.
Yeah.
As bass players, they're both dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Both. But
Do we just murder Carl?
murdercarl.com. Sign up for it. Cashing in. Come on, Eric. I'll say, get some mini thins. You don't got mini thins down there at your local BP?
Many things.
You eat about 6-7 mini thins, babe. You bet listen to records like 4 or 5 like we are. Come on, man.
White crosses?
Yeah, hey, look at that, Carl. Super dope, man. Do you have the first one, Carl? I never see any DRI around here. I've got a cassette. I think it's right down here. I'm not going to look for it. I do have the DRI, the first one,
Okay.
on cassette. I picked up from a thrift store.
Did you
Anyway,
get it on tapeheads.net?
I did not. But I tell you what I wish I could pick up on tapeheads.net.
What's that?
Check this out. VC folks, gather one and all.
Wow.
Let's everybody take a knee real quick. VC, please take a knee. Let's have a little open and show prayer, because check out what I found out came out today. One of our very own in the VC released a brand new album, popped up on the site, upcoming vinyl that I steal all of my information from in terms of stuff that came out today.
Yeah.
Our very own Derek Higgins.
Woo!
Future Still. Look at this.
Okay.
Let me just read you a little excerpt from the Bandcamp page of this now. There's a sense of adventure in the grooves of Derek Higgins' new album, Future Still. Like Vaporwave, I like Vaporwave. Like Vaporwave of teens past, the sounds describe a future imagined by computer sounds of old. It's a joyous exploration. Listening to Future Still feels like gliding smoothly through a bit stream, exploring digital vistas of liquid datascape.
Who wrote that review?
Nebraskan Derek Higgins takes equal parts Kraftwerk, Prince, the Missouri River to come up with his own unique take on modern electronica music.
Who wrote that?
Yeah, who wrote that review?
I don't know. It's not a review. That's like the description on the Bandcamp.
Well, does this
So good for
do
him.
the proceeds of this go toward his house's tax?
What?
Let's go there.
What? Houses tax?
His house is...
Houses tax. All right. Skate or die.
I just heard something a while back.
Your house is taxed.
I just heard something one time, you know.
Shane did mention 25th anniversary of the Not a Surf album, first album.
Oh yeah.
That was in the Discord. I love that album.
Oh yeah, I'm crazy, but you can clearly see your nuts. Somebody just said that.
What's that?
That's a good dad joke.
I'm not saying you're crazy, but I can clearly see your nuts.
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah, probably. Wait a minute. Do we need to do the thing again? Hold up.
We need to censor that shit.
No, wait. Where's the new logo?
I'm pulling like a
Just to be safe. Just to be safe.
I'm pulling like a high school psychology teacher.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Jay's like high school social studies teacher
Jeff Barnes.
on vacation
With bike shorts.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
fellas, guys. I mean, I can sit here and we can shoot the shit forever.
No, I had this teacher in high school. That was a psychology class.
Yeah. Rape.
And he was a football coach
Yeah.
too.
Rape.
But he was a big gentleman. He was portly, you know.
Rape.
And,
This is a rape story.
so he wore
Everybody stay tuned.
these tight bike shorts in class, like because I had him last period, so he'd put them on before practice. He'd be ready to go out there as soon as school was out.
Moose knuckle.
And yeah, and his balls were huge, man.
Oh, this is the same coach that I've told this story about, where he comes in the locker room and stands about 3 feet back from the urinal. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And then goes, "I swear to God." So the urinal's here, and he stands back here. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, guys? We'll practice coming in a minute." Puts his hands up on the wall and leans, starts pissing. He's like going, oh, like shaking his dick like that, you know, like holding. But he's bent this far over.
Yeah.
On the, it was there was me and one other player in the locker room, and we were rolling.
Yeah.
Like, what is this guy doing?
God bless him, though. He's a great
God
guy.
bless him. He's a
He's a great man.
hell of a guy. I'd let him. No, all right. Mike, shut up. Jerry, I stopped. Jerry, shut up. You want the package? You want what's in the package? Shut up. All right. So yeah, our very own Derek Higgins. How about that? Internet. How about that? How about a little Frank Zappa news? This kind of snuck up on me here. It's called Zappa 88, The Last U.S. Show. It's a 4 LP set. The first posthumous archival release from the 88 touring band focuses on the historical last show Frank Zappa ever played in the U.S. The live concert material is taken from Uniondale, New York, Providence, Rhode Island, Providence, Roland Townsend, Maryland.
And Townsend, Maryland.
And Townsend, Maryland. Okay, gotcha. Newly remixed from 48 digital track master tapes. Features the first official release of the Beatles medley, along with 25 unreleased performances. Holy shit. And liner notes by Frank Zappa's drummer, Chad Wackerman, and Vaultmeister, Joe Travers. Available in 4 LP, 180 gram black vinyl box set. Holy shit. This is pretty substantial.
So it's official?
We got that down to like a 1, so it's not blowing on crazy.
Is that official?
Yeah, it's actually on the Zappa label. So, yeah, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You see, the Mars Volta is doing individual pressings in case you missed that. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Eric. We did that on the show. Hey, thanks for paying attention, Eric. We did that on the show a couple of weeks ago. God damn it, man. No, we did see that, which is phenomenal, because the box set, as amazingly cool as that is, I'm never going to spend that kind of money on any band or press ever. Press? Record?
Pressing.
Ever. Or anything.
Oh, yeah. Press record, yeah.
I still buy store brand soda at 44 years old. But yeah, that's very cool, because I definitely like Francis the Mute. I mean, I want that. First and foremost, I want Francis the Mute, and then we'll work our way elsewhere, especially if they're reasonably priced reissues, like single reissues. That's phenomenal.
Talking about Not a Surf or Mars Viola.
I know,
Volta,
I know
sorry.
you missed. I know, dude. You get in here when you can, baby. And we appreciate the shit out of you for it.
Were you talking about Not a Surf or Mars Violta?
Mars Volta.
Mars
Mars
Volta.
Volta, sorry. Okay.
Mars Viola.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not real familiar with them, so.
Eric, you never commented on my thought about. I actually saved. You know, I ate that hot pickle the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell this story again. It's because we're like loose on news, so I figure we can get into it a little bit. I love this story.
Okay.
So I worked at Arby's for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And during my time at the Coliseum, we didn't sell Arby's curly fries. We sold another company's fries called Boardwalk Fries.
Oh, man.
They had this. Remember Boardwalk Fries in the Coliseum? And then at the end of the counter, they had this large setup. They had like salt and Old Bay and garlic salt and all this stuff. And the very end, they had a vinegar squirt bottle. Trying to make this quick. And I asked the lady I worked with, an older lady who I was really cool with, super cool lady. We used to go out and eat Chinese buffet together. Whew. Baby, I used to love a Chinese buffet. But I was like, what's this vinegar for? And she's like, oh, you know, like in England, they take like on their fish and their chips, which is French fries. You do like salt and vinegar. So you do like a bunch of 45s just fell.
Oh, man.
So you do like, you know, you hit it with vinegar and then some salt. And I'm like, oh man, that's weird. Yeah. And she was like, that's not weird. You like salt and vinegar chips? And I'm like, oh yeah, they're some of my favorite. And she was like, hello? I was like, oh fuck. So I started doing like vinegar and salt on my French fries, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But then a couple of years ago, I took it to the next level.
Uh-huh.
I figured like pickle juice has a bunch of vinegar in it, right? So I started saving pickle juice, splashing it on my French fries, and hitting that with some salt. So
You
like
get that dill pickle.
yeah, dude, it's next level. So from Wednesday, I hadn't done that in a
Get down
while.
with that.
Had a hot pickle, the little pack, the solo pack.
Yeah.
I saved the juice and put it in a water bottle. Fiance was away, came back, and then she was like, "Why do you have piss in the refrigerator?" Because it looks like my urine, especially because it's really dark.
I'm not gonna get that checked out, man.
Well, oh, Scotty Strychnine coming in with the sub, baby. Love you, baby. Holy shit, Scotty says Jesus been watching WKRP for 14 hours.
Is that on like
Are you
Media
serious?
TV or Antenna TV maybe? Or
He's
something
probably
like
just
that?
doing a
Or just a streamathon. I don't even know what a stream.
drinking pickle juice straight from the jar. I'd do that too.
Yeah, so I
Anyway.
was at the coast this week, and I bought some vodka going in there. I don't ever see this New Amsterdam in these small bottles in my local store. So, I've heard of New Amsterdam. See their stuff when I watch hockey actually a lot.
You brought some craft vodka over here.
I did bring some craft vodka. So that was
Tasted like asshole
very
Willie.
very reasonably priced. So I picked up some peach New Amsterdam. So we gotta try this and see.
Oh, Eric saves his pickle juice and brines his chicken.
Interesting.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
But yeah, I brought back a craft vodka.
Lady booze.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm into some lady booze. Hey, lady boobs. Am I right? You guys like nips? Or am I the only?
Yeah.
It's fine.
There you go. Luke worked at Arby's.
Did you really?
98.
Luke, I worked at Arby's for...
Was it the one in Central North Carolina, Luke? By any chance?
I worked at Arby's for 9 years. Through college.
Cheers to not...
You do the math on that. I worked at Arby's for 9 years through college. You do that math.
Oh, Steve, you got a shot glass?
No.
Let's get
There's
you,
that
Steve.
one
Let's
right,
go.
right there,
We're
just
waiting on-
inside the door.
Yeah, you guys spam us up some. Who's that?
Me and my other singer.
Hey,
Do I two-finger to zoom that in?
Good one. Good one. She's got some big cans, Steve.
Yeah, that's the joke, Jay. That's quit rocking the table. This is not a hitching post, Jay.
Jugs.
Hello.
Old Jugs McGee.
You ever read Jugs magazine when you were a kid?
Yeah, I read it. I read Jugs. I read everything they had
Did you
in
ever
there.
read that article they had about global warming?
It was like 4 sentences, and half of it was misspelled. Yeah, I'm very fucking familiar with that article.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
All right. What is this?
Hey, cheers, everybody. Oh, baby, let's get it going.
That's really smooth.
It really is
Reminds
smooth.
me of skiing.
It's peach or New Amsterdam.
Peach.
was smooth, I thought.
All right.
What about Nicolas Cage this week? Did you hear about him?
No. Jay?
He was in another bad movie.
No. Hey, check this out. Big Stooges fans here, and Iggy and the Stooges. New record dropped this week. Not one I'm super familiar with, on the Cleopatra label. Jesus Loves the Stooges. Apparently this came out in 2010, and it's the only time it's ever been released on vinyl. It's a limited color vinyl LP pressing collection featuring rare, raw, and rockin' studio recordings by the most important U.S. rock band, Iggy and the Stooges. Who wrote that? I mean, you know, I'm not saying I disagree, but I'm not saying I agree either.
I know who wrote that.
Features the band's unique twist on Dylan's The Ballad of Hollis Brown, Hendrix' Purple Haze, plus the Stooges classics Jesus Loves the Stooges, I Want to Be Your Dog, I'm So Glad, and more. Looks pretty cool, but I will say, preemptive strike here, I'm always leery of bootleggy, anything non-super official Stooges, even some of the official Stooges stuff, because if it includes anything that's live, you run the risk of it sounding like just hot garbage spread on a trash can.
They had the guy that wrote that description on there.
Who? Iggy Pop?
Yeah, I think it was no, I think it was Derek Higgins.
Okay, get out of there, Jay.
He's writing descriptions these days. Get it?
Yeah, bootleg like you know. It's funny, Eric. The guy right next to you in the comments, Scotty Stricknon, courtesy of him, got a very nice Funhouse reissue that I love and cherish here in the program room or studio. It's right there. We got it. Actually, I still need self-titled and raw power, you know, but awesome stuff. I was so late to the party. And even like when I got this Funhouse, I'm like, fuck, this shit's got fucking saxophone on it. Normally I hear saxophone on a rock album and I'm like, I'm fighting somebody. Somebody's getting their goddamn neck tore out. But like, I dig it. On Funhouse, I'm like, just like morphine. It's like, oh yeah, that's a vibe and a half right there.
Funhouse Record, that sounds like a fun label.
Yeah. Good stuff. But, yeah, I'm always... That's what these Cleopatra... I think Cleopatra that's the label that did the Reagan Youth stuff that I picked up recently. And I keep asking, I keep asking where Cleopatra lays in terms of, like, is this an official label that does things that I can never really get a clean answer. They seem to do kind of gray area stuff, but highly respected in terms of
Hold your horses, Big Burley. We're not there yet.
what it is that they do. We'll do it. I'll tell you what. We'll do one before what we played. And this is something I don't think we mentioned this. We'll do two tonight.
All right, he started. Okay, he's trying to start something.
He's starting to start. It sounds like somebody I know, Jay. What is it? Hashtag play.
Oh yeah.
This is a something that Shane, the mod, God bless him, posted in the Discord a couple of weeks ago. I don't think we talked about it on the show, but I definitely clicked on it and checked it out. It's a band called Part Chimp, and the name of the album is Drool.
Yeah.
It's on Wrong Speed Records. Not anything I was familiar with or would have ever checked out, except for Shane dropping this, and it is absolutely fantastic. This is the description from the Bandcamp. Mm-hmm. In the psychic wastelands of the 21st century, one particular sonic force looms, transcendental like the malignant force that fuels zombies, movies of lore. Part Chimp have made it their business to shake speakers, fry brains, and induce jaundice and tinnitus along the UK. Let me kind of zip through this.
That jaundice, man, that's some serious stuff, isn't it?
But they were kind of comparing them to... They had kind of a, the ornery prehistoric lurch of the Melvins and the drooling clang of sonic youth can be distinctly discerned. So imagine it's kind of psyche out there, kind of vibey stuff.
Yeah.
But it's got that gnarl of the Melvins or like early Nirvana.
Yeah.
But the weird tunings clangy noisiness of like Sonic Youth, like
Yeah.
the good era of Sonic Youth, which there's not really a bad era of Sonic Youth, but combine Sonic Youth and the Melvins, but these guys are like older, and I mean older. They're fucking old. These guys have like white hair and shit. They're like our age, or they're beyond.
Yeah.
They're beyond our age for sure. So I don't know if they've been around for a long time, but that. What's up, Eric?
Yeah. But that description sounds like Derek Higgins wrote it to me, though.
Mr. J, high definition in the house. Yeah, this is pretty disturbing, and also amazing stuff. But our very own Eric Bauer, thank you very much for joining us, my friend. Good stuff. What else we got here?
I don't know what else we got.
Steve, do you own, in terms of the porcupine tree stuff, you own the light bulb sun?
Yes, I do.
Steve's got the light bulb sun. I imagine you have the, what's the repress label that the porcupine tree uses?
Yeah.
Has for the last few years. I can't remember the name of it.
Me neither.
So this is actually coming out on the transmission label, which is a different label.
Right.
So what this is having recently announced the Snapper Music will I don't know what Snapper Music will be representing Porcupine Tree's transmission label worldwide CD and LP reissues of the band's extensive catalog. These are going to roll out all the way through 2021, featuring original studio versions of classics such as "She Moves Done," "Russian on Ice," "Hate Song," "Feel So Blah," blah, 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 along with string arrangements provided by Dave Gregory of XTC.
Oh, wow.
Lightbulb Sun features the lush and powerful music of a band confident in control of their sound, akin to the 1999 Stupid Dream. Are you familiar with that one?
I have it.
But explores more song-based territory. So this is, I don't know. It's 140.
It's another version of a great album.
Yeah. And
if you're that deep into it. I don't think I'm quite that deep into Lightbulb Sun.
Well, and it's weird because how good? Okay, this is a weird question. How good does the current modern new reissue have to sound for you to abandon what you previously have owned and go get that instead? You know, like.
I think you need to start with the album itself and just take it as it is, and then
or
say,
what?
This is the. Cause that was the original presentation.
Yeah.
You shouldn't jump to that. You should take the original presentation and say,
well,
okay, from there, I want to go further, or whatever. You know, if you want to spend $140 to
the cheap bastard in me says, no, you grab whichever one comes across you first.
Well,
that's at a decent price, but unless you know 100% that one of these is shit. Sabbath.
All right, so
maybe you stay away from the NIMS.
Somebody's wondering what the fuck, why I look like a fucking freak right now. But
okay, let's get into this.
Let's get into this. Huh.
What's going on, Steve?
So yeah, I did a little bit of a glam look tonight. I shaved the beard. I know I look like a weirdo. Look at that fucking shit. Anyway, it was Vagabond Saints. We did the Rolling Stones tribute.
Yeah, but those guys didn't do stuff like that, did they?
Who?
Like
Mick?
Glammy?
Mick was in a... There was a glam period between like 71, 75, 74.
All right.
So my daughter did my makeup, but of course it's all like been whatever since 5 hours ago, whatever. It started at 8 o'clock. It's a great show.
Wait, is that Steve?
I fucking brought it, of course. It was videotaped, multi-camera, so there will be something to see down the road, which I'm excited.
There's a lot of people there?
There were a lot of people there. Yeah, we did it outside. SES, the guys that do like all these big groups across the world, are located in Winston-Salem. They did the staging. I don't know who did the sound. They made the sound.
Didn't know W.C. Fields was alive.
Yeah, I invite all that shit because I fucking look like a freak right now. But it was a lot of fun. So cool. I went to.
So what songs did you do?
I did a lot of thrift store buys this week. Except this shirt was from Hanes. You know, we have a local. Hanes is actually located in Winston-Salem.
Hanes is a local company.
So I went to there and actually found a large extra large T-shirt in pink because I wanted to wear some pink because a lot of the pictures I look back,
Pink means pussy.
Mick wore a lot of pink.
Okay.
You know, now this hat didn't fit this bill or whatever, but whatever. But it was a lot of fun, just kind of putting it all together and kind of getting into the mode. And
So what songs were you on for this?
I ended up doing like 5. Most people had a couple. I ended up doing Street Fighting Man, Shattered, Waiting on a Friend, Monkey Man, and Beast of Burden. And I did. I also was there were 2 girls and me were like the backing vocals on almost every song. We did like at least 20 or we did 30 songs all together. I think there were
total.
backing vocals on probably 23 of those. So it was great. It was a lot of fun. Great
Especially
crowd.
after like
My sister and her husband drove up from Atlanta, and it was just a nice little gathering. Had fun, but of course I'm okay.
Do you have a diarrhea story?
No,
Okay.
but
That looked like a
I am
diarrhea.
very, very happily married man.
Sure.
These 2 blondes came up to me after the show, and
Okay.
were like, "Oh," and I got a lot of compliments. I'm not trying to brag, but I got a lot of great compliments. These 2 girls came up, and one was like, well, "What are you doing now? What are you going to do after the show?" And luckily, my family.
Finger banging.
So luckily, my family was there. My daughter ran up and like hugged me, and she's like, "Daddy, you were so great."
Go back in the car. What are you waiting on? Get your fucking ass back in the car.
No, it was perfect. It was what I needed at that moment. But I actually told this girl, I was like, "Well, I'm going to do this record show."
Are they watching?
So it's funny because so many people, I ended up telling these people what I was doing now. Is like, okay, now that we're done with this 3.5 hour tremendous show of like bringing it music, I'm going down to High Point to do this record show, talk about, you know, some records I got this week and some chips and soda.
Okay, well, nice, good show. We'll see ya. Oh, that's funny, man.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I bet especially because I know you've done a few gigs, but this was probably a little bigger gig than
This
normal.
was a big. This was kind of like
So
the one we
it's-
did for the Wall.
so
Now the
going-
Wall had a little more production, like with the movie playing behind us
Yeah.
and the big animatronics or whatever.
But like post COVID, probably the first like, big gig,
big show post COVID
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm sure,
For
yeah.
sure. I just wish we were doing it again because usually Vagabond Saints will do like the one big show like 3 times during the summer, but this was a one and done. Sadly,
Yeah.
luckily they recorded it, but I think
There's something to be said for that, though.
and I don't know if I'm shouldn't say this, but they're doing a big summer show. They're going to do John Cougar Mellencamp, which I'm not a big John Cougar Mellencamp fan.
I got bars. Let me come get one of those.
What?
Let me come get one of them songs. I'll do a little Jack
You do?
Diane.
Okay. How about I want the only one
I just
would,
want one
the
line.
only one I would do is little,
Suckin' chili dogs outside to taste the freeze. That's the only line I want. I want that one line. That's what suckin' chili dogs outside to taste the freeze.
No, I think somebody did a video. The whole song, Jack and Diane, is just sucking chili dogs.
Really?
Outside the tasty free. Sucking chili dogs, sucking chili dogs, sucking chili dogs.
That's the best.
Sucking chili dogs.
That's one of the best lines in rock and roll history. I mean, but although
Little Pink Houses is the only song that I think I would like to do. Maybe.
and what I do really respect about that song, and what I wait for, especially driving. Boom, 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 boom. The clap.
Yeah.
I'm a big clap guy.
I'm a big clap guy.
I like a big loud clap.
Put some big claps in there tonight.
You know, it's funny when we do the video that I shoot. I have to shoot unsync sound.
Right.
So I've done this so many times, and I'm like, okay, so all right, we're ready to go. We're gonna do the interview. So all I have to do is I'm gonna go ahead and clap to sync the sound, and we'll get ready for the interview. Here we go. And I'm a really good clapper.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like monstrous loud, and people go. They're always like really scared. Like, holy shit, you clap loud. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I know. Anyway,
So I need to get
This,
I need to get my beard back as soon as possible. I really don't like this look.
I want my beard back, beard back, beard back,
I
beard
want my
back.
beard
I want my beard back, beard back, beard back.
I really like
Steve
what you did with me and Jay
Barbecue
last week.
sauce.
When you put my head on Jay.
Yeah.
That was epic. I must say.
I do have the clap. We like to call it
You have
gonorrhea.
you have the clap.
Gonorrhea around here. All right. Let me see what else we got.
Hey Jay.
I got one more.
Got digs.
I got one more thing. Oh my God. I may have seen Metal Theologian talk about this. I can't remember, but holy shit, look at this cover. Oh my God. Scavenger Battlefields.
That says
Oh.
scavenger. Yes, it does.
Oh my God.
Scavenger.
Look at this art.
Battlefield.
My man's got like a 9-pack, first of all, with a battle axe. This chick.
But the chick looks like something out of Monster Manual 2
Yeah, oh yeah.
from like the 4th edition of D&D.
So this is on Golden Core Records, and we did Cutty Sark recently. We talked about that. Cutty Sark, Saints, Anger, Witchfind, Wildfire, and Dark Wizard. Golden Core had already successfully released 8 classics from the iconic Mausoleum catalog, obtaining many praising reviews. And they were kind of done with it until the band Scavenger said that they kind of were interested in re-releasing their 85, what people have been calling like a Euro power metal masterpiece, Battlefields.
Nice.
And kind of jammed some of it today. So awful, it's awesome. Yeah, I kind of got, I mean, it wasn't, I was kind of vibing on it. It was 10:30 on a Friday morning, but I was kind of vibing on it.
What is it like?
Power metal, like Iron Maiden, but like heavier. So it's got like the nice structure of Iron Maiden, the melodic structure of like an Iron Maiden kind of thing, but heavier with like some double kick.
So let me tell you a little story.
Okay.
So getting back to the show, we had 2 rehearsals before the show.
I
The
can
first,
get rid of this.
the first was on
Because
Sunday.
your nuts aren't hanging out.
And my nuts are tight.
My nuts!
So on the first rehearsal, we got together and we got to Ruby Tuesday, and there was nobody there to play that part.
Well, yeah, they went out of business.
Ruby Tuesdays is out of business. You're right.
Ruby Tuesday.
And
Chooser.
I think Double D, Doug Davis.
Oh, Double D, the original.
Yes, the original, and he does a great job of bringing people together, bringing the right folks together to do the show.
Yeah.
And he has Rob Yinling, the great sax player, who's played with us in the studio last week.
I don't like him.
You know Rob?
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
So he asked Rob, did I ask you to play this part? He's like, no. So he went home thinking he needed to learn this part. So I went home thinking, hey, I played the recorder when I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, so did
And
half of America.
Half of
Steve.
America did, but since then I've bought this larger recorder, and I thought, well, let me see if all the notes are there, and all the notes were there. So I got my music notation paper out, and I like charted Ruby Tuesday, which was like, you know. So anyway,
My people salute that.
so I actually there's Brian Jones played recorder throughout the whole song. So I charted the whole song, and it actually turned out pretty goddamn well.
You know, Cameraman's dad made me a recorder out of PVC pipe.
The only song
man.
I've ever played in public before with a recorder was in the 3rd grade at the school auditorium for all the other the whole class. In my class, we played the Marine Corps fight song. That's the only other song I know.
Interesting.
I can't hit the low note.
From I know that from Gomer Pyle. From the halls of Monte
people are talking about recorders.
to the shores of Tripoli.
People talk about recorders. So many people came up to me after the show and says, I played recorder when I was in elementary school. I was like, yeah, me too. You know, it's yeah, but I can still play it. How about you?
I kept going with it, but I don't know.
I wanted to play it. I have this ocarina, which is
Of time.
exactly the Ocarina of Time. I got this ocarina from my brother-in-law, who they're huge into fantasy, and I love Zelda, and they gave me an ocarina, but I don't think it has all the notes I needed to play this. But.
A Nakarina. Jay coming in with the comedy relief.
Scarf?
All right, hey, we've kind of dilly-dallied enough. When we do a little early marbles?
Did you do what we played?
No, not even.
Not even?
I got to pee anyway.
I wasn't even here for that.
Hey, folks, what's up, Blonde IRL? My man. Exclamation point vote and then a track of your choice. Exclamation point. Look at Eric Weinbender just on this fucking 30 shit. I want to run 30 because he's so into it. Let me pee real quick. You want to tell a story, Steve?
Not really.
You got to talk. You got to talk because I got to pee into it. I got to pee into it.
What's that?
What's your show?
What? I've already talked about my show. So last weekend, I wasn't here because I spent 2 days in a studio with friends recording some songs, a lot of covers, but one original that really turned out well. I didn't actually sing on it. I played six string, and I played a Nashville high. What do you call it? High six. It's what Keith plays on Wild Horses. The Nashville high six is basically a 12-string guitar. You take all the thick strings off of it, and you have all the octave strings, basically. So it sounds like a mandolin, but it's a 6-string guitar. So it's like playing a 12-string guitar, because I played a 6 and this other 6. So it sounds like a 12-string guitar, but the cool thing about it is I'm not hitting it exactly the same time, so you get this little, just a slight bit of like off beat between the two guitars, but it adds flavor, it adds body, and it's basically it's a studio trick that a lot of people use. They add that Nashville, it's called the Nashville high six or something like that. But that was really cool. It was the first time I ever did, and I fell in love with that sound. So now I need to get it, because what you do is you get an old guitar that you don't play anymore. There's something wrong with it, and you string it with the Nashville high six. You ever played Nashville high six?
I don't know. You got any real tobacco snus?
Let me see. Probably.
God,
I got you a shirt.
Yeah. Look at this.
This is the summer series at Ramcat.
Look at there. Shindig. Got a shirt. I like shirts. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's a hydrocodone and there's
No. We can't be talking about all that. Oh, a little white portion?
whites.
Yes. All right.
Got votes?
Everybody's a lot of votes for 30. 6 votes for 30. Also, fuck, look how long this recorder is.
I'm telling you.
That looks like James Brown's dork. I don't know. These are so moist. Are you sure these are brand new snoozes? Is this brand new snooze?
No.
These are so moist.
I had been a cooler.
That?
I had been a cooler all day.
Okay, these are really moist.
I like a good moist snooze.
Yeah, it's a little unnerving. 30. Boom. Here we go, folks. Oh, this is a good track. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Let's get in here, folks. Get a good one. Get a good spot. Jump in here soon to get a good spot.
Oh, hold on. I'm not even logged in.
Play Aqualung, Steve. Or no, Stairway to Heaven.
That's why I bought that. Was for Stairway.
Of course. That's why every high school kid still had their
I don't think it's
shit.
the right. I don't think it's the right one. Let me. I'm not even logged in. I don't want to update. No. From here. Don't lock it in yet.
No.
I gotta get in this
I'm
game.
coming in here. I do
Play.
want to exclamation point play. I do want to get my. There we go. That's better. Just me. That's a lot better. No offense to nobody else, but I mean, money is money. You know what I mean?
What they say?
I mean, I can't argue with. I can't
I like
argue.
those shorts, Jay.
Can't argue with history.
There's your golfing shorts.
Those shorts would be a lot better if you took them off, Jay. How much to show your dick on
It's
camera?
like spring. Is that spring green? What is that?
I don't know what this is. Call it green.
We got
Color green.
nice, comfortable 13 people playing. Anybody else want to jump in here? Let's go.
Come on, let's go. We need some
Let's
competition.
go, baby. Good. That's a good competition right now.
I feel good about it tonight.
I'll
I've
give you-
been on a roll.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Starting it up.
I need to get Ledneck at over at
Oh, Scott. Oh,
Ramcat.
Scotty got in there. Look at a 14.
I need to go
Yeah,
talk,
yeah,
I need to go
yeah.
talk to them.
By doing some marbles.
About no Ledneck playing at Ramcat.
Oh, yeah. At least the top room.
Zep Pearl got slapped down to the front.
Look at this.
Grown Man Record Night. Look
at
what's
this.
happening here. It's a one-on-one between Zep Pearl. Grown Man slow. GMRN slow.
Oh no! Who's slow? Who's slow about it? Literally nobody.
Whoop.
Come on, baby. Eric chose to been
Now Zep
clamoring.
Pearl's taking the other path.
Eric's been clamoring
So
for
he's
this
still-
track
he's
for an
still in the
hour
race.
and just sailed off the track. God damn it! I feel bad for you, bro.
Fluffhead. Look at Fluffhead.
Come on, no. You look at him. You look at him.
Nice picture, by the way.
That's a good picture.
Oh, what happened?
Whoa! Zep Pearl's up the wall. Look at that shirt.
Nice.
Look at that shirt.
Come on, Fever. What the fuck you doing, boy?
Oh, following behind number one, Grown Man Record Night.
Oh, he
right
slipped
through.
through.
Come on.
He got
Bounce.
slapped.
I get slapped.
Nice.
Come on,
That's a
baby.
nice slap.
Come on.
Ooh. Look at
Come
look
on,
low.
come on,
Look
come
look
on,
at the
come on,
other
come on.
high def.
Oh, here we go. Little Eric Bauer action. High
Whoa, there's a
definition.
race going
Oh,
on.
everybody
There is a race.
jockeying for position. Oh, high definition off the board. No.
Fluffhead.
Fluffhead.
He made it.
Made the jump. Good
Looks like he's got a huge
Good
lead.
transition.
He's
Look
got
at
a
the Zonk
huge
man.
lead.
Look at the Zonk man. Look at the Zonk man coming behind. Right behind. Zonk man's right behind Fluffhead.
Oh, he made it through.
And Grown Man Record Night's right there. Scotty Strickland's in the mix.
Where the hell am I?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
he
it.
got held up. He got held up.
He's
Oh,
in.
but he got it. Oh, Fluffhead. I'm not mad at Fluffhead jumping this joint.
I
You
think
know
we need to go to the sack.
You know why? It's right beside you. You know, it's pretty slack. You know why I like the fact he won this? We'll wait for the official results. You know where Fluffhead's from?
No.
HP, baby.
Really? There's nothing in here.
High Point.
There's two things in
I know
here.
there's a couple things beside that got fallen out. How about that? There's a tape set that's on the VHS over there.
There's a what?
Look to on the tape deck.
Uncle Buck?
No, don't give away that. Man, solid business.
There you go.
That's what he gets.
Yep.
Hey, Fluffhead, congratulations, baby. You just won College Slam. He's a video game guy.
Okay.
College Slam. It's a PC game from Acclaim.
From
It's
the,
a-
from the 90s.
It's a DOS CD-ROM. I don't know if you got a DOS PC laying around. HP represent. I mean, I'm claiming LA over here, baby. But I mean, HP. That's all you, man. We'll make sure you
we
get
probably
this shit.
save on
A little DOS.
postage to get it to him.
You can run some DOS shit nowadays. That's awesome, man. Never finished in the top 5. That's okay, man. You know, it's all about the time you put in the gym during the week, and then when it comes down to Friday, it's all just like muscle memory. You know what I mean?
It is.
Friday's that's what my football coach used to say. We work hard during the week, so that Friday's easy.
I remember the two things my baseball coach said was, what you do in practice is what you do in the game. and get your dick over the ball.
Yeah, my baseball coach used the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. The 5 P's.
The
And
5
he would even, like,
Is that why you were the 5 L's?
among non-mixed company, he would say, no, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Oh boy,
Easy.
crazy.
Anyway, it's good stuff though. Either way, all right. Let's get into a little bit of what we played tonight. We didn't jump into this.
Jay, come over here.
Good stuff tonight, man.
No,
Good stuff.
I wasn't even here.
Good stuff. This was left on the table from last week.
Get you a snooze.
No.
Get you a snooze, Jay.
I don't want any of that stuff.
Fluffhead, I know you're a vapor. We're gonna do this live here on camera right now, Jay.
What's that?
What I'm the best at.
That's everything.
I know. Thank you. Quote of the night. I know Fluffhead's a vapor, but what's it gonna take, Fluff, to get you into some Swedish snooze? Little Swedish snooze.
Oh, no,
take a
don't-
little.
come
Take a
on,
little.
man. Don't do
Jay,
this. Don't do this.
a little white portion. You stick it in an upper decker.
Where's your glasses?
Literally doesn't cause cancer. They say-
this one?
Says this product is not a safe alternative to cigarettes. That's bullshit. Because in Sweden, there's no reported cases of this causing cancer. I'm just saying. I think I can switch you from. I mean, not, you don't have to switch from vape because vape is not that bad. But I'm just saying.
Still don't like switching from Mitchum. I mean,
I think.
I had a little accident over here, by the way.
Let's get. What did you do, Jay?
It's just this vodka going everywhere.
Did you spill a bunch of shit on all
Not
these
a bunch,
stickers
just a
that are
little
like
bit.
rare and
Just
like
just a little bit. No, it's not on the stickers. Not on the stickers.
not on the
Just,
stick? It is on the stickers.
Stickers need to go in a bag.
Stickers keep adding up. You're just asking for it, man.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this off.
Sticker in the rear.
Jay's ruined a bunch of stuff.
Sticker in the rear.
The point of this, we need a paper towel.
Just a single one.
Jay,
you know?
Jay's made a mistake.
Just
Look
a
right there.
single
Look,
ply.
look right
Just
there
a-
underneath the microphone.
Just a single ply paper towel is all.
Looks
we
like a
need.
goddamn pregnant woman's water broke, and Jay's over here like, no, it's all,
No, it's not a
everything's
big
fine,
deal.
it's fine.
It's not a big deal.
No.
Yeah, you sound like.
All right.
All right, let's start the show over. You want to start the show over?
Well, so for what we played tonight, we're gonna get into some stuff. Really enjoyed the records we played tonight. This was left on the table from last week. This is the Gwar Scumdogs of the Universe. Picked this up, the reissue that came out earlier this year. Absolutely love this record, man. I was so late to the party with Gwar. It's embarrassing. I knew more about them and their characters and the shenanigans and stuff about their live shows, and honestly didn't know shit about their actual music. And shame on me, because it's actual good time, grown man record night vibey kind of stuff, 100%. And it's a shame it took me this long to really get into these guys, but fuck, man. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did.
That one guy died a while back.
Yeah. This is a grown man record night classic. It's one of my favorite records you could pick up for a couple of bucks, and I've given probably 3 copies of this record away, actually. The In Crowd, Ramsey Lewis Trio, Argo Records. It's got some the In Crowd, the title track is just a banger of a track. The rest of side A, it's a little more low key vibey, like what I call like great first drink music, chilling your drink, getting going for a Friday, perfect kind of stuff. We've been playing this shit for almost 10 fucking years, man. It's such a great record. And you can pick it up for nothing. For like early collectors that are really into jazz, that's one of those you can pick up for literally nothing, man. And it's like there's no reason for you not to. Steve, this was an absolute. There is one song on here that's so fucking good. However, I get confused on these because Steve's actually the one that turned me onto these guys early on in collecting the Dixie Dregs. Steve Morris, fantastic guitar player, fantastic band, and I grabbed this one a lot because of the cover, Night of the Living Dregs. There's one track on side A it's so damn good, but the rest of this side, no. Almost.
They're a Georgia band, right?
Yeah, Georgia, it's like taking Allman Brothers to the next level of like fusion,
Huh.
Yeah, it's like fusion rock, but like
Southern rock way.
in a southern rock way. But several of these tracks, I kept waiting for it to go back to as good as it was, and some of the first track or two. That side disappoints. But I have 5 or 6 of those records, and the Dixie Dregs are a really great band. And I felt like I did them a pretty bad disservice by picking that side of that record that I played tonight, because although it's a good song, there was some acoustic songs and stuff that followed, and I'm like, oh fuck, man, pick it up. And they never really picked it back up.
You can always one-off it.
But I didn't know.
That would be a great one to remember as a one-off.
And I never do, because I play them so infrequently that when I'm like, yeah, man, Dixie Dregs, we haven't played those in a while. Look at that cover. It's like, it's awesome. And when I put it in there and I'm like, oh, fart. Anyway, something that's never disappoints. I don't give a fuck. Fugazi's The Argument. Holy God, what an absolute great record. And this is a terrific reissue. This shit sounds great. It sounds really, really good. I can't remember when this is from, Discord Records, obviously. But just in the last few years, The Argument, cannot go wrong. Fugazi. I've owned this CD for decades and finally picked the wax up. I think last year.
You know who Fugazi reminds me of?
Who's that?
Bart Brown.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Huge Fugazi.
Yeah. It's so good, man. It's really, and it's grown on me even more. Need some snooze steeped in Jägermeister? Oh, man. We were sponsored by Jägermeister.
Who, the show?
No.
He's
The 5L. We did a snooze sponsor. I'm having trouble with the snooze. It's flipping all around.
You got a defective snooze in there?
It's flopping. It keeps falling into my main mouth or double M. And it's causing me to gag. This snooze is gagging me up.
Wow.
I've never had a snooze gag me up before. It's gagging me up.
Robert E. Lee in that album.
The fuck?
Robert Lee.
Hold up. This is the Undisputed Truth. Funk disco kind of joint.
Well, who owned it?
It was, and it's pretty poppy. Folks commented like, "Oh, this is a pretty beat up copy." It is, and you see it's Rob's copy right here. Rob who? Mr. Robert Lee. I've got a fucking relic on my hands right here, folks.
Yes.
I'll sell it.
He was into the Undisputed
that.
Truth.
I'll put it on Discogs right now. I mean, Robert E. Lee probably fornicated with some
Oh, you know we did.
African Americans, so he's probably into this kind of jams. I'm just saying. Method to the Madness is the name of the name of the album. The Snooze is Loose. Fair enough.
The snooze is
One of my favorite bands from back in the days. Actually, when I worked at Arby's, man, I was telling Jay, this was my go-to kind of jam right when it came out in 1997. Deftones, Around the Fur. This was a gift from the fiance, girlfriend at the time. Ooh-wee! Man, I was in a couple of bands that, especially, I was in a band called LSOC, and we were very much a band modeled after Deftones, Korn, like kind of that early kind of stuff. And around this same time, man. And this didn't come out of my CD player for so long. Love Around the Fur. I actually saw them on that tour, and that's one of the stories I tell. It was very disappointing seeing my favorite band at the time, Deftones, and they were like super drunk, and everything was like super slow. And I was very disappointed until they got to like one song. It was at the Ritz in Raleigh. And Chino dropped off of the balcony when he screamed and like let go. And just like in the Pearl Jam, was that 10 video or whatever that is, when he drops?
Even flow.
Even flow. It was just like that, and the crowd caught him as he's screaming on the way down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit balls, this is my favorite thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
That could have been disastrous if they didn't catch him.
You're right, Jay. What, do you want me to fucking argue with
Could
you?
have broke his back if they didn't catch him on that concrete, you know?
Jay, the middle school guidance counselor, here to just reason with everybody. Something we've not played in a genre we've not really played here recently. Little Aphex Twin, man. The Richard D. James album. God damn it. I love Aphex Twin and Richard D. James. This album is super duper important to me. We played the first. No, I think I played the second side tonight. Oh my god! But look at this. I used to have this as a screensaver, and I remember back in the '90s, my mom came in and was like, "What is that on the computer? Like that is unnerving." Kind of
is unnerving.
One of my spiritual animals, man. Richard D. James and Aphex Twin. Love this shit. It's a reissue from.
Is he related to Bob James?
Yes, Jay. Picked that up back in the early on in collecting. Actually, it's one of the first one of the first new records I picked up. I remember early on. My hands and my face.
Interesting.
Shane Rocky, the mod, cashed in $1,000 to pick the next LP, and what Shane picked was an absolute banger. DJ Shadows introducing a classic favorite of Grown Man Record Night. We love this shit here on the one of the best album covers ever.
That's a cool album.
Yeah, it's really good. He wanted to hear Side A. Classic stuff. It's got a kitty. Look at the kitty cat on the records right there.
Little kitty cat.
Woo! Diggers love cats. Which is crazy because cats fuck up records, as you can see. You can't see down. I've got so many records. I am going to make a video. 5 records I wish my cats hadn't fucked up. Okay. And that's going to be tough because
there's the new thread on
there's probably 30. I'm going to start
YouTube vinyl community.
I'm going to start it.
Okay. Be good.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Window Liquor. Yeah. Oh, man. Here's a little stoner doom, and it's not doom. A little stoner jam. A little bit local for North Carolina. I think it's from the Asheville side of things.
The western side.
And it's
on the ground.
It's interesting because I picked this up very cheap, and I highly recommend this band. It's called Basque. And the name of this album is American Hollow. Is that American? Did I say American? No, what does that say? Jay? Get off your phone, Jay. You looking at coolers?
Hollow.
Are you looking at fucking coolers on your...
I told you about the cooler I bought, that...
Jay's looking at...
because I bought a cooler before I went to the beach and it
Christ.
leaked water, so I'm going to get a better one.
So you figured now's the best time
during
to do
the
that.
show,
Right now.
During the show.
Right now. This is on Wonder Records.
Maybe somebody bought for me.
And the cool thing about this is, if you look at this price tag, $3.99. Like I said, it's an Asheville.
Wait, where's the 2 on that before? Where's the 2 before that? Shouldn't it be $23.99 for this?
No.
I mean, this quality new record you got, basically new, right?
This came from Hippo Records in Greensboro, and Patrick told me, because they were sort of a semi-local or regional band for us, the distributor dumped a bunch of their stuff off, which I actually got something that was kind of in the blackened death metal area of stuff, like a band that I wasn't familiar with. I also picked up for $4. But the distributor dumped a bunch of the stuff off for like super cheap, and so Patrick was also offering it up super cheap. And when I saw that, the art kind of
thanks Burley
kind of caught me.
Thanks
and
for looking out.
The art kind of caught me, and I kind of checked it out. I'm like, man, this is really good. Then I realized, like, man, they're a legit, actual, like, good ass stoner band, man. Never sleep on Basque. Check them out if you never have.
Interesting.
Wanted to hear a little. Woo-wee!
Well, we just realized when we were talking that.
Yep.
You suggested this record, or I suggested.
Jay wanted something from the '80s
because I didn't even think about it when I said it, but summertime's coming up. What, this week?
June 20th, the official start of summer.
So,
is that right?
Is that tomorrow? Actually, Sunday for you people that keep track of time.
Bananarama. Yeah. Oh man,
summer starts and we listen to
with Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer.
Oh God, that song! I love Cruel Summer so much. Everybody knows it from Karate Kid.
Yeah, I'm blind. I'll tell you what, she's something else, ain't she?
I'll
What's her name?
It says Steve Jones right there. Makeup by Steve Jones.
What's her name? Doesn't say. Yeah. Anyway.
Good job, Jay. Way to move the show forward.
I had a joke working there, but I couldn't find her name.
Okay.
So
Carl decided to cash in 1,000 banana bucks, and he said, Carl brought in this fancy ass morphine reissue a couple of weeks ago. High dollar shit, but I've got an OG I picked up at Goodwill for 75 cents.
Oh wow. No, that's a humble brag right there.
Morphines, yes, it is a humble brag. Except, and this is a pricey record for an OG.
Another humble brag.
Except it's one of those that I kind of wish my cat didn't fuck up. Look at the fucking spine, man.
That sucks, man.
In the M's, along with, remember I talked about all my Mothers of Invention records got all fucked up? So did my morphine, man.
That sucks, man.
I mean, the record still plays fine. It's great, but like, if I was going to try to sell this for top quality, blah, 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 I'm not going to get it anymore because my cat decided to like stick his claw into the damn shit, Played a little one-off into this shit. Jay was stoked for this.
Yeah, I was.
Jay was hyped for
I remember
this.
hearing this a while back though. Like you played it before.
Pop goes the weasel, and the weasel goes
Yeah,
pop.
I was really
Little
excited
third
about that.
base. This is a single from. Everybody knows this shit, especially from back in the 90s, man.
Yeah. What was that? Like 90 or 91, I guess, something like that.
A little later than that, I think.
Was it?
It's also available on cassette maxi
I
single.
say
Jay.
89, 90, 91.
91. You're okay. 91. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Enjoy. It was a vibe for us. And then
fun.
the last thing we busted out tonight was man, one of my favorite bands of the last 4-5 years. I just can't get enough of this band. Elder. This is their most recent release. Omens. Oh my God, absolute monsters of stoner, but has become over the years, who started out as a straight up stoner, like thick riffs and nice singing band, to a very progressive stoner band. By this release, by now, they're a very, very progressive end of stoner stuff.
Yeah, Sarah.
It's not just riffs, man.
Sarah Dallin, that's her name from Bananarama. My joke was like I looked at her picture, I said I'd Sarah her Dallin.
Okay, there we go.
You know.
Not to be confused with Sarah Palin.
No.
Different.
She's colder.
Okay, Jay. So that's what we played. We kind of blasted through that.
Because
Good
she's from
stuff.
Alaska. Yeah.
Jay. She can see Russia. I can see Russia from my house.
Yeah.
She's still hot though. Sarah Palin.
Yeah, she
mean-
looked good for her age, I'll say that.
I mean, I wouldn't tell nobody, but
Okay.
where did I get that Elder record? I ordered it online. I ordered it from the official site. What's the shop? Armageddon Shop. Armageddon. Who does a lot of their stuff, man.
Cool.
Armageddon Shop. Can't say enough good things about the Armageddon Shop. I've ordered a couple of... I actually ordered the Reflections of the Floating World and sent them a message back. Said, I really appreciate the superior customer service and getting the record here, like, packaged right. They cared about what you're doing. They kept you updated with what was going on. Whatever it was, I really, really appreciated how the Armageddon Shop did their shit. So if you want Elder records, check out Armageddon Shop. And I think that's an official place to pick up their records. As well as their... I think if you go to their Bandcamp, it maybe even directs you to the Armageddon Shop. So
Cool.
which is up in, I want to say it's Massachusetts.
Were you hoping they give you something for sending that tour?
No. I just wanted to let them know because sometimes, is it a Mitchum ad? It should be because it's getting a little warm in here. Whew. Jay, how you sitting?
I'll tell you what, this weekend at the coast I noticed I use Irish Spring, not to get...
Whoa.
I'm currently using Irish Spring, but I noticed one night that after, not long after showing, I had an odor coming from under my arms that was just unpleasant.
Switch them.
So I got in my car and I drove 20 minutes to the closest Walgreens and got some Mitchum
There we go.
in a pinch. I'll tell you what, I smelled better the rest of the week.
Pinch them and a Mitchum?
There you go, pinch 'em and a Mitchum.
You were in a pinch them for a Mitchum.
So yeah, so thank you,
Okay.
Mitchum.
Okay, so let's get into a little bit of dig of the week. Steve, you want to do some? We got a package to open. You want to do your records first, and I'll bust the package open?
Okay.
All right.
Come on over here, Steve.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Roll that clip. I never took this shot. I don't need it, but I'll do it.
You should. We took ours.
I know. You got spam. You got. I'll only do it if you guys spam some liquor bottles.
All right. So, first of all, while I was
Did you do any record store day stuff?
I did go by Record Store Day. I didn't buy any Record Store Day stuff, but I had bought some used records while I was there for Record Store Day.
Because a lot of stores.
I got there like I had a gig. I had to be at the club at 7, and it was 6:30, so I just ran over to Earshot, which is actually like a minute and a half from my house. So, no, well, it's Hippo now.
And a lot of stores will do like sales on other stuff that's not Record Store Day stuff. Where
Yeah.
there's still you get anything like.
I don't recall there being
Okay.
other discounts.
Hey, I got a question. So Amazon Day's coming up.
Prime Day, yeah.
Is anybody gonna buy any records on Prime Day?
Are you guys stoked for Prime Day? What's the prices are extra low even for non-Prime members?
I believe so.
I would imagine things go on sale across the board.
Man,
So I might buy that Kiss LP or that Kiss Live.
I mean, no shit. I've been checking, especially for some like old school like thrash and like metal stuff. I've been checking Prime pretty regularly, so I may pull the trigger on some stuff I've had my eyeball on.
So while I was out doing my thrift store buys and I bought this scarf, I went to a Mega Thrift.
Okay.
And went through their records, and I found a really nice Phillips mono copy or version of Samuel Barber's Adagio for Strings.
Okay.
If you've seen Platoon, you know what I'm talking. It's that sinewy. Steve's
getting all heady on us now.
And I haven't bought a lot of classical at all recently, but Samuel Barber, it's got Bela Bartok and it's got Benjamin Britten on it, which is some really great, 20th century composers. So I was happy to pick that up.
Yeah, no, Eric says fuck buying records on Amazon, but no, and I agree with that. But here's my rule. Now, my local shop, this is from, I'm not going to tell you what shop, had a record I've really had my eyeball on. I'll tell you, it's Sacred Reich's Surf Nicaragua, which is a fucking EP, by the way. And locally, the shit's like $30 for an EP. And on Amazon, it's like $23, free shipping. So you're talking a $7 difference between Amazon and local. Fuck that. I'm Amazon all day long. If it's $3-4 difference, even $5 is my limit. If a local store can match online up to $5, I'll give the extra $5 to my local record store buddies. If you're more than $5, fuck you, I'm buying it on Amazon. It's just American way of business. I just have to do it. I'm sorry.
Now, I haven't listened to this yet, but I picked up Uriah Heep's Sweet Freedom album.
I don't own this one.
It's from 1973, I believe. There's six LP.
Wow. I bet this is good.
73, I think it would be good.
That's early enough to where that's going to be
Yeah,
good.
I think so.
I don't know this at all, man. Nice gatefold? Or
No.
what do they call that? Well, it's a gatefold. Or a uni pack. Whatever.
Oh, look, you got a lead neck. There's a lead neck sticker I got from a friend of mine.
Oh, you got a lead next to it? Where'd that come from?
I think our sound man had some made up.
A lead neck sticker?
A little lead neck sticker right there. I don't know anything about this record, but it's Evangelis from 70. I think it's 78. It's called. I don't know what it's called. Bobo? Boboge?
Boberg.
Bobo?
Boberg.
Evangelis. I have some Vangelis that really is tremendous. Don't know anything about this one. Hoping it's as tremendous.
Eric says that's about the cutoff for most people with Uriah Heep.
Okay.
So that's good. That's good. That's right about the.
Yeah.
Cool. I've never heard this Vangelis, but I love Vangelis, so that'd be interesting to check out.
Yeah. Did you do any digging?
No digging, No digging this week because I knew I had this sweet ass box coming up.
So I went to.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned now.
I went to Underdog.
All right, I'll take this.
Because I was doing the Stones show and I really wanted to pick up a Stones album that I didn't have. But while I was there, I came across a really nice used near mint copy of the Sun Ra
Oh, I just bought that.
Fireside Chat with Lucifer album. It's got Nuclear War on it.
Yeah, it's crazy album.
Yeah.
That's a lot cheaper than what I paid.
Okay.
Brand new.
Yeah.
But kick-ass stuff. And Metal Theologian, I reached out to him. I was like, what do you think about this? He's like, yeah, that's, dude,
Yeah.
you'll like, yeah, get that.
So I couldn't.
Metal
pass on
Theologian's
that.
my Sun Ra aficionado. Like 80s metal, Sun Ra, Metal Theologian's my guy. And he said, yeah, pick this shit up. It's good stuff. You'll
Yeah.
enjoy that, man.
Great. So yeah, getting. Well, I'll go ahead and show this one. This was one I was when I was at Hippo for Record Store Day. I came across this, and first of all, the cover grabbed me. The title grabbed me. I didn't know much about the band, so this was a blind stab. It's on EMI. It's Electric Sun.
EMI?
It's an Electric Sun. Let me tell you about Electric Sun.
Okay.
So one of the guys from the Scorpions.
Okay.
Uri-
Metal Theologian loves the Scorpions. Speaking of Metal
Well,
Theologian.
I texted Metal Theologian and asked him what he knew about this. So this guy's from the Scorpions, and he formed this band. When I put this on, when I got home, blew me away. So it started to sound like Scorpions a little bit, but then it gets a lot more like space rock.
Really?
Yeah, it really is a really cool band.
Never heard of this.
So it's like a German
Very cool, man.
rock band, space rock. Really cool.
That's awesome, man.
And the one I was actually going for when I went to Underdog was Exile on Main Street.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have this album, and it's a lot of folks, for them, it's one of their favorite Stones albums. My favorite's Let It Bleed, but this is a great album. And we did
be my favorite.
we did Rocks Off on this. We did Tumble and Dice, which is on there, but Rocks Off I'd never heard before, to be honest with you. And when I heard it, I was like, oh, this is fucking killer. So
Hell yeah.
It's
Is this
really-
a reissue?
yeah,
It's nice and thick. That's what made me think.
yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot of people saying Huey John Roth.
Thank you, Huey John
Huey-
Roth. That's
Huey
the guy.
fucking rules. Like a couple people are saying, yeah.
And I got a sticker for the desk here. It's
Oh yeah.
someplace in Winston. It's called Guitars US. I don't know what that is.
Sweet.
Guitars Music Store.
Love stickers.
Big old sticker.
Vance sent us some cool ass stickers. I put all of them on the, you know, it's funny. I don't know if you noticed, Steve. I did a little something this week
What'd you do?
to help get us a little more on plane here, and to use a little video term here. I moved everything this way over, and I moved everything up. So look how much room I have back here.
Wow.
So I have room back here, which allows me to put the guitar up back here,
Sure.
which is, you know,
You know, I want to hear that once in a while.
anyway.
Nice.
But yeah, it's ready to go back here.
So those were my digs.
Sweet. So
You got something done.
check this out, baby. Big ass package from my man Sonic Doom Spaceman. I don't want to dox him and show it. Not popped it, still sealed. You can tell by this right here.
Oh boy.
And I wanted to use this tonight. You like knives, Steve? Do you ever
Yeah.
collect knives?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Most modern American boys have probably collected knives over the years. And man, I started out, I think my first knives as kids was like an old timer pocket knife.
I've got an old timer.
Yeah, my dad had an old timer. Grandpa, and Grandpa and some uncles also had
knife.
Barlow's, which is a cheap knife. Remember Barlow's? This is a knife I wasn't really familiar with. My cousin died several years ago, who was a good friend of mine. Ever told you a story about being on the balloon chase crew? I used to be on a hot air balloon chase crew when I was a kid.
Okay.
My cousin was really into hot air balloons, and he took me on these trips, and we were on the chase crew on radios and like asking. It was my job to go ask people, "Hey, can our balloon land in your field?" And I thought that was so fucking cool. Anyway, but looking back, it was my cousin, and he took me to like the mall all the time, and he like took me on trips like this, and like me, I would never do this. Somebody's like, "Oh, you got this little cousin over here." I'm like, "Yeah, congratulations. Fuck off." I ain't. No. Anyway, I'm not that guy. And when I was a little kid, I had another cousin that took me to hockey games. It's the reason I'm a hockey fan here in the South. It was like dates. He had like his girlfriend, and like he was like 19 and had his girlfriend, would take him on dates and would take me to the hockey game. And I was a rabid hockey fan, like a local hockey game. And I'm thinking, like, when I was 19, I had some like 7-8-year-old kid in my family was like, "Oh, I want to go." I'd be like, "Fuck you." I'm trying to get some tang, baby. Hey, you ain't going with me. Anyway, God bless all those folks for just in my family that was better people than me. Anyway, when my cousin died, my aunt was like, he had this collection of pocket knives and some other knives. If you would like them, I'm like, "Oh, I'd love to have those," because Keith was a good dude, man. God rest his soul. And this was something that popped up at the little little metal pocket knife.
Yeah.
Called What a Knife.
I think I have one of those.
You got a What a Knife?
I think so.
It's got, if you look on, it says What a Knife on it.
Or there was one that was like a military issue knife that looked very similar that they would issue in the military that my dad had.
Tang or Sunny D? Hey, Eric, neither one. 5 alive, baby.
I'm a Tang guy.
Fight me. 5 alive.
I'm a Tang guy.
5 alive! But anyway, I wanted to pull out Keith's little What a Knife for this shit
Segment.
here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right, let's see. How does this work? How's this connected? This box is solid. We got a solid box.
We got a solid box, folks.
Somebody should show my high school girlfriend what a solid box actually looks like. That's a vagina joke. Anybody's there is a third choice. Oh shit. Somebody's getting stabbed tonight. And this is what I've been told, Jerry. There's something in here for everybody, including you. Don't get lippy. We're not even getting started. Don't get lippy. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't pay you a salary, so I reserve the right to whatever it is for you. I'll take it if it's, Oh shit. Okay. He did say there's like post-it notes on everything. Oh my God.
What you got?
Oh man. Hold up, man. This is for Jay. Jay, come over here.
Jay.
I'll save it. He did send this. Some Grippos. We love Grippos here on the show.
Yeah.
Look at these.
There's some Cincinnati.
Barbecue cheese nibs. These look good. Look at that gentleman down there. I like things that got a nice. Look at that gentleman. That's awesome. Those look absolutely delicious.
Yeah, there's the Cincinnati.
Oh shit. This one has a post-it that says for Steve.
Ooh, I see Joe Morgan already.
It says Steve.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Look at this.
Woo!
What is this, Steve?
This is the 1993 official yearbook program. Oh,
Wow.
Lord, nice.
That's awesome.
That is really effing cool. That is really, really cool. Thank you. Oh, Chris Sabo, look at him.
Chris Sabo. Now, what did he do? He did something weird at the plate.
Rob Dibble. What, Sabo?
Yeah,
I
I can't remember.
He just had those big glasses.
Luke says, Mikey, your Hornets hat makes me remember some of my Muggsy Bogues, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, Rex Chapman, Kendall Gill, and Dale Kurt. Hey, don't forget about Kelly Tripucka, baby. I was a big Kelly Tripucka guy. This is my dad's hat from like the 90s, man. An actual 90s Hornets hat. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! All right.
Woo.
Isn't that cool? Look at that, though.
Really
That's
cool.
really awesome.
Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin. Okay, this has bananas on it. Oh, no. This is Neon Knights. This is a guy that watches the fucking show. My dad had this cassette when I was a little kid. This is that compilation. Oh my God, this is some of the first music I ever heard and grooved to in my entire life. This Neon Knights cassette my dad had with the first song, Let It Whip. Second song, Super Freak. Daz Band, Rick James, Prince, War, Human League, Kool and the Gang, Get Down on It's on here, Hall and Oates. That's the first time I heard all of these songs. All of these songs. I was like 3 years old. And I talked about this on the show, and this son of a bitch remembered what I said, and this is as this is as monumental as that blues album or that Chuck Berry tape or the Dave Brubeck tape.
Wow.
This is some of the first music I remember ever grooving to as a kid. Ever, man. At 3-4 years old. And my love for all these artists comes from this compilation. I didn't know Let It Whip. I remember like when I was a little kid and people were like, oh yeah, whip it. And they were talking about Devo. And I'm like, no, Let It Whip. And they're like, no, I didn't realize there was a whip it and a Let It Whip. But I was a big Let It Whip guy. And I was like 5 years old then.
Huh?
But that's when I first heard all these. Super Free, all this stuff, man.
Who issued that? K-Tel? Yeah.
Is it a K-Tel?
It's a K. Look right over here. Over there.
It is K-Tel. I never realized that was K-Tel.
It doesn't look like a K-Tel.
Holy shit, man. That's a great gift. That's like, that's next level shit. Here's another one that's got bananas on it. Wow. Postals. Spaghetti Western Psych Soul. What? If nothing says...
It's a soundtrack?
If nothing says this show like this, members of the Budos Band are proud to present the original soundtrack to the film Postals and invite you to join them on a psychedelic trip through Peruvian Andes.
Nice.
It's an actual soundtrack. I don't know this film. I didn't know this existed. I didn't know this was a thing. Postales. Oh my God, man. This is like right up our buddy Hoyle.
It's a nice curb too.
Cardell Records, 2012.
There's Jay.
Jay, we got something for you in here. Come on in here and we'll find out. Holy Lord. This one has a J post-it note on it for you specifically. Step over here and check it out, Jay.
sounds really interesting. This is Jay. This is
You can pull the post-it off and see. You don't have to pull that
oh,
off the thing.
okay. So we got a 1987 Topps Frank White card, but it's signed by Frank White himself.
Is it really signed?
Yeah.
No way.
It's a Frank White signature from the Kansas City Royals from 1987 Topps. Yeah, he was in his 13th season.
Wow.
So yeah, I'll show that up there.
Holy shit. I saw what it was, but I had no idea. Look at this.
An autographed baseball card. I'll throw that in the collection. Thank you very much for that.
Autographed Frank White.
Yeah, very
Oh,
cool.
man.
Very cool.
Dude. That's so
Very
fucking cool.
All right.
All right. Got another one in here. Don't knock it till you tried it, it says on here.
I like that.
The Osmonds Crazy Horse.
Oh, that's great.
Is it great?
It's great.
Steve says it's great.
Crazy Horses is great.
Look at this cover, though. That's
Crazy horses.
bonkers.
Wow.
I don't know this, but holy shit. Oh, look at that. Look at that get up. Oh, I'm on board. I'm 100% on board. It's funny as hell. You know what's funny as hell? The next shit's coming out of here. Grab that.
Yeah.
Reach right up there. What do I have displayed right up there on the top, Jay? No, over here. Above the sleep hat. Go grab it. This is for Jerry. Jerry? If you... Pull it back. Jerry, if you make it through the rest of the show... I mean, we've had this... I know you've been eyeballing what we've had stuck up in the studio for like 5-6 years, up in the corner, on display. You've had your eyeball on it this whole time. Shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. Let me finish talking. When you've been eyeballing it for years, so we got your very own copy right here. If you'll shut your mouth for the rest of the show and do a good job, you'll get your very own copy of Tammy Sings. You Can Make It.
Yeah. And if you'll show the back of that record.
Oh, yeah, it's the best.
If you'll notice it in that Tammy Faye, she's using the AKG K40s in that. I'm a big K50 guy myself.
You a K50 guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What separates the K50s
a
from
little
the
bit
K40s?
more fidelity in those headphones.
A little
you
less
know?
sibilance?
Yeah.
Less sibilance?
And this was when she was doing a lot of blow too, by the way.
Sweet. I mean, she was probably giving that shit up left and right. Am I right?
Yeah. Jessica Hahn. Was that him or was that
Okay.
the other one?
Let's take it easy.
That was, yeah.
Dude,
Thank you. Thank
Sonic
you very much.
Doom.
You didn't have to do that. Thank
man,
you.
yeah, you don't have to do that, man, but that was so fucking cool, man. I can't
it's
tell
awesome.
you how awesome the stuff you sent.
Did you sign this Sonic Doom?
That's pretty damn cool, man.
Yeah.
All Merv says he's an AKG 240 guy.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
there you go,
We're
Merv.
splitting hairs.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That is absolutely...
I think if you sign up for that Man Booster, you get a free Frank White autograph.
Yeah.
That's Frank.
Yeah.
no, that's Frank Thomas.
Oh, that's right. Frank was.
Is that
You got
Frank
low
Thomas?
T, Steve? Steve ain't got no low T.
Hell no.
I don't know. He's wearing makeup. He may have low T.
Oh, it sounds like a personal problem to me.
That's pretty awesome, though, man. That's
Thank you.
that's pretty spot on.
Cool.
You guys want to do another marbles before we go to break?
Sure.
Since we jumped into that marbles before earlier. I'm doing a random track. Nobody can vote. Fuck you guys. It's my show. Oh, we're back on this. Exclamation point. What is it? Play. Yeah. Exclamation point play. Dude.
All right,
I'm
I'm getting out of here.
Jay?
Hockey dad in the morning. I gotta be out.
Oh, Jay's got to be a hockey dad in the morning. We can do those tonight if you want.
No.
No?
We'll do those.
Because they're out of date.
Well, I told my wife I'd bring back some gifts.
Steve has obligations.
She's been eyeing those for months.
Steve has obligations. Okay. Hey, God bless you folks, man. Nobody ever has to send shit in, or we're not, but, man.
Are we playing? I play?
And, yeah, exclamation point play. And more importantly, stuff that's so pinpoint to us that's goddamn emotional, Steve. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wow.
Emotional. Steve looks like Joe Jackson, Thomas Dolby, and David Bowie wrapped into one. That's a pretty good description.
I'll buy that.
That's a pretty good description. Oh, man. All right, jump in here, folks. Oh, 17 large? Woo! Come on now. Anybody else want to jump in here? Some of you we got 31 watching. The rest of you scared or fuck what? Come on. Exclamation point play.
Exclamation point play.
Bunch of fraidy cats. What's up, Zach? Man. Good stuff. Man, I'm vibing, man. I'm on cloud 9 after that package.
Yeah.
I'm on cloud 9, man.
Nice.
It's like a big ass bong rip.
I'm not talking about cloud 7 right now.
Okay. Well,
I've been pretty busy.
We go to break.
Kind of tired.
When we go to break, I'll break out some crank. Like we get some crank, you know.
Give me the
little crank action.
yeah. Cloud,
DJ Thunder, what's going on, baby?
Cloud 12.
Woo! All right. 18 sons of bitches playing.
Mabuhi Kai.
All right, let's go. I'm hitting go on this shit. I'm giving you guys enough. This may be a record. 18 may be a record on this, honestly. It's similar to the previous track, but it looks like we got a little bit of weather working in right now, Steve. I don't know how this weather is going to play into how this track is going to play out. But it's possible that, whoa, look at all this. Some folks are just nailing through this now. Big Bad Luke's getting in here. Boom.
Looks like a colon.
It does look like a colon. Colon Bowell. Thank you for laughing at that. It took me so long for that. Margaret Johnson, the first one that ever laughed at that, ever. 20 years. Nebulous Prowler, the nifty gifter. My man has gifted 25 subs to the channel, Steve.
Whoa.
He's a goddamn legend in the Grown Man Record Night community. An absolute legend.
But he's not leading. Steve Fever's leading the game right now.
I don't care for
I think there's a lot going on.
Oh, it's like RC Pro-Am when you hit the little things. Look at this track, though. This is a random track. You guys may want to remember this. We've never run this track before. The track record is 202.
Oh, it's like spikes dropping or something.
Abacus is up here. Yeah. Oh, we got some folks right behind him. Nympho. Right on the heels. Come on now. Still says Steve Fever's in the lead.
Hell yeah.
Come on, baby.
I like it. I like it.
What about the whoop-de-woos? These are whoop-de-woos. You're stalled out.
Shit.
You're stalled out.
Shit.
You ain't got it. You're tired.
They're not dropping.
Remember you said you were tired. That's why. Because you're tired. Over on the other side of the track. But look at this clusterfuck. Everybody jockeying for position. Zep Pearl with the best shirt in the gang.
Look at that run through. Jeez.
He busted right through that shit. That's going to be tough to beat. But Big Bad Luke.
He knows what he's doing.
Way ahead of the pack over here. Oh, around the whoop-de-woos. Oh, got stalled out a little bit. Oh, stalled on the edge. Unfortunate. And Nebulous Prowler, the nifty gifter. Dodging his way through this. Chasing the classics. Also making his own way.
A lot going
Baby
on here.
Whale. Nice picture.
A lot going on.
Oh, that's old Davis. Is that Davis? Old D-Dub? Woo! The jazz aficionado? You'd love to see it. Oh, somebody just...
Big Bad Luke.
Big Bad Luke's making
a run.
Making a run. making a run.
Got a big lead, looks like.
It's a big. Oh, what is this? What is this on now? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Snowflake.
Over here on the other side, high definition. Eric Bauer.
It's hard to keep up.
It's hard to manage all this. It's like two sides of the track. So it's who can get through these obstacles in the most efficient manner.
Maybe.
And over on the other side,
It's anybody's game, man. It's anybody's game right now.
Mental Theologian's over here making a play. Gone but not forgotten.
Is that the finish line, like a mile away?
We're at 3:07. The track record is 2:02. Jesus Christ, how they do that? Zep Pearl with the best shirt on YouTube and Twitch. Look at this shirt he's got going. Oh, he's stalling. He's stalling. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it to the end? He's right here at the end. Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make this jump? Who's gonna make it?
Just drop.
Kaboomsies! Oh man, let's wait for the official.
He's the only one in there so far.
High definition's in there. Boom, chasing the classics. Brad, whoo, look at that sweet ass stadium events. Love to see it. Restream bot, don't know who that is. Scotty Strychnine changed his profile picture again. I love the variety. It's a spice of life. DJ Thunder, love it. The Wizard of Video Games. Please go follow the Wizard of Video Games on Twitch. I mean, need I say more?
Good game. That was a good game. A lot of back and forth.
Seat of the Pants, Vance. Zep Pearl. God bless you. Man. Great game, man. Absolute phenomenal game. Man, I'm jazzed up, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm jazzed up.
Yeah.
Woo! Maybe it's a snooze.
Maybe.
Did you lace it? Is this laced?
No.
You laced the snooze with something.
No, I didn't lace it.
All right. So we're going to that's a good race. That's one of the best races we've ever had.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
17 people, and it was kind of down to the wire. I'm going to be honest. Folks, if you're not following the stream, you're not hitting like, subscribe, come on, do all that. But before we get loose in the caboose and tighten the turbine, we're going to take a little quick commercial break. Give us a chance to take a piss and all that stuff. Come back with Soda Speak and Chip Chat. Steve, what do we have for Soda Speak and Chip Chat tonight? I didn't have shit for this, so I'm kind of relying on you 100%.
We're going with a soda. It's not really a soda. It's a soda brand.
Okay, fair enough.
And a chip, a very popular chip with an extreme cheddar flavor.
Extreme.
Yeah.
Love it. All right. So let's take us. Whoa, it's Gordon Jump or Mr. Jump if you're nasty. And we'll be back here in a couple of minutes on an all-new live episode of Grown Man Record Night. Folks, please stay tuned. We'll be right back here just momentarily. Fart.
Hey gang, look what's new at Dairy Queen. It's our new summer treat pail, complete with hot dog or burger, fries, soft drink, plus a Dairy Queen cone. Great for beach or backyard. Hurry, grab mom and dad and get to Dairy Queen. Supplies are limited.
While scoring many breakthroughs in recent years, science has completely overlooked the snack lever. Now comes news of a way to get at Armour Star Vienna sausage and potted meat faster. Zip top cans. New convenience. Same fine Armour quality. Armour Star Vienna sausage and Armour Star potted meat now in zip top cans.
Daring Cobra Commander no longer has the ability to leave. Destro and Dr. Mindbender comb the tombs of the most evil leaders in history, and from their genetic tissues produce a composite clone. The ultimate Cobra Emperor, Serpentor. Introducing Serpentor, the ultimate Cobra Emperor.
Serpentor, the most evil foe of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. Cobra!
Cobra Emperor comes with air chariot.
What do you love about freshen up gum? Love that squirt. What do you love when you bite into one? Love that squirt.
Freshen Up freshens breath with a tingly liquid center. One bite squirts refreshment all over your breath.
Freshen your breath with Freshen Up. The gum that goes squirt. Stop that!
Boom. All right. Thanks for staying with us here late into the evening here on Grown Men Record Night. It's the pivot point. It's the pivot point for your weekend, baby. This is where the weekend starts. Man.
You know, I'm going tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Going to see the Dash play the Grasshoppers.
Oh, yeah. A little Winston-Salem versus Greensboro vibe.
First time ever, I think. I mean, I think the series started Thursday, but kind of cool that they're playing in the same league now.
Baby Well says, my woman told me she had a sex dream about Chester the Cheetah. I'm always on the lookout for him now. Oh, man. It's not easy being cheesy. That's awesome. Love that squirt. Love those squirters. A lot of people liking that squirt. It's a gum commercial. Freshen Up.
Oh, yeah. Squirt. I love Squirt.
I was more of a Chewels guy. Remember Chewel?
No.
Chewel was another one that squirts in your mouth.
There was Squirt, and then there was the gum that goes squirt. What was that called?
There was a Chewel. You're thinking Chewel.
No.
I'm just saying. Let me get rid of this logo. Covering up the social banners. I'm getting irritated, but I'm getting a little pissed off. All right. Boom, so to speak. Steve, what do you got coming up with so to speak tonight? I'm excited. I'm enthralled. You brought something brand new. I didn't have any idea what you were bringing for so to speak and Chip Chat. I just knew that you were bringing stuff. So
I've got a couple of things at home. So I grabbed this one.
Get off your phone, Steve.
Freshen Up. It was Freshen Up gum. It's the gum that goes
fresh.
squirt.
Yeah, that's the one we just did.
Okay. So what I've got here is a Mountain Dew, but it's a Mountain Dew Rise. It's an energy drink.
Okay.
Strawberry Melon Spark.
So it does have caffeine.
It says it's got equal to 2 cups of coffee.
Perfect.
5% juice.
2 in the morning. Perfect.
0% added sugar. Zinc, vitamins A and C, and oxidants.
Oxycontin. It's got Oxycontin in it?
Antioxidants.
Well, Oxycontin.
No.
What about an energy drink with Oxycontin in it?
That would be
perfect.
That would not be energy.
All right, you guys seen this in your local groceteria? Mountain Dew Rise? Maybe give it a chance. Or maybe wait until you hear our review of whether or not to give it a chance or not. Strawberry Melon Spark. What the fuck is the spark? What's the spark?
It's probably the caffeine.
That's the Oxycontin.
Okay.
Oh, you take the first one. It's your beverage. It's your beverage.
I'll try to carl it. No.
We'll see, Eric Bauer. Thank you for stopping by, man. Need to still watch Mark for Death? Oh. Let's kill it all right now so we're all jazzed up.
Go for it.
We'll start taking super gulps.
We need some jazz.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good drag right there.
So let's talk about what kind of caffeine we're talking here.
It's one
caffeine content 180 per 16. So it's a 180. This could be a problem. What are we talking about carb wise? 5 grams of carbs. It's not bad.
For 20 ounces? No, it's not bad.
It's good stuff. It tastes good. It's light and refreshing. God, it's lighter than some of the seltzers, like alcoholic seltzers I've been drinking.
Yeah,
it's good though. Yeah, it really is. It seems lighter and more juicier than a lot of energy drinks, and more flavorful. Honestly,
well, it has a little hint of Mountain Dew in the back. You know, I think that's that.
Kill that all in one gulp.
I can't kill that.
Yeah, you can. It's not much. Go, Steve. Go, Steve. Go, Steve. Go. Then we'll be up. Then we'll be up till 5 in the morning spinning records. Woo! Let's go. You into punching?
Punch and Judy.
God, I love punching. I'm a big fan of punching. That's good stuff. I enjoyed that. I've seen that a few times, and I've passed it over.
Yeah. It's in the. Is it with the energy drinks? I think it is.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, because when I see I get turned off because when I see the Mountain Dew energy stuff, what I'm specifically looking for is the Mountain Dew Game Fuel, and it's lower caffeine than that actually. And but the reason I look for those is because they sponsor my favorite human being in America is Dr. Disrespect, and so I try to support Dr. Disrespect by buying Mountain Dew Game Fuel. But you can't find those very often around here. Or Walmart sells them in like 4 or 5 packs, but in like convenience stores, I find it hard to pick up. Whew. The 6'8" gaming great, the 1993-1994 back-to-back video game champion of the world.
All right.
Whew. My streaming absolute icon, legend, inspiration. Why I do what it is that I do.
That ain't why you do.
Okay.
That ain't why you do.
No, I do it because I'm a megalomaniac. That's why. Okay, there it is. All right, that's fair enough. But so is he. But kindred spirit, I think is the term.
Okay.
But good stuff. So I'm always looking for the game fuel. So it's good to know that other Mountain Dew shit it's really good. Absolute good stuff. The 2-time, baby. Woo! So folks be knowing. All right, so Chip Chat. That's what we had for So to Speak. Now, in terms of Chip Chat, Steve, you brought some stuff tonight from just like a boutique chip.
No, not at all. It's Lay's.
It's a Lay's.
It's a Lay's chip, which
I've had my eyeball on a Lay's chip. I got something coming for 4th of July too.
It's one my wife has wanted us to try for quite a time now.
Oh, this is not one I've seen. Oh, this looks good.
Yeah, this is their kettle cooked extra cheddar.
Extra.
It says extra extreme
chip all
cheddar.
about it.
There's no write up in here. It just says no artificial flavors.
They got a phone number?
No. Well, probably. It's Lay's. PepsiCo.
Let's give Lay's a call. We've never given Lay's a call.
We have not called Lay's.
Let's give them a buzz. Let them know what we're all about.
They might look up my previous employment record.
We're checking your IP here, and we have some discrepancies we'd like to speak with you about. If you could give our 1-800 number a call.
We have Herman Lay on line 2.
Kettle cook. I've always said this. You know, when I was a kid, I was just telling my mom this. Things when I was a kid, I didn't understand. I didn't understand why there were no like regular, just straight up cheese flavored potato chips. Why there was no apple soda.
Right.
This seems like a flavor that's like a no-brainer.
But there is now.
Yeah, the Mundial, but it's a Mexican soda.
Yeah.
But before Cheezums, there was no like. Even like previous to Cheezums, Ruffles came out with the cheddar and sour cream.
Yeah.
But not just a straight up cheese chip. So
there's a cheddar Lay's that came out fairly more recently.
It smells good. I'm liking it already. Merv saying we're gonna love those. You know, Merv,
looks good. Looks very flavorful.
This sounds corny, Merv, but I was just telling my mom about you, Merv, because a couple of days ago I go to visit my parents on Thursdays, and while I was there, I learned that Frank Bonner had died, which we've not talked about. Frank Bonner, who played Herb Tarlick on WKRP in Cincinnati.
About that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I said he was buried in a plaid jacket.
Oh, these are fantastic.
Really good.
Oh my God.
Man,
Chip of the year.
Whoa.
I'm saying it already. Sweet Tea, mark this one down. Sweet Tea goes back and watches these.
They did another, The Food That Made America, by the way. If you haven't seen The Food That Made America, it's on History Channel. Great series, and they've done 2 episodes now that talk about chips. And the latest one was this battle between, not a battle, but between Lay's becoming the national brand and Pringles inventing the Pringles chip, the potato crisp as it is It's a great story, and I highly recommend you watch it.
I can't believe how much cheese shit is on these chips.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it.
This is truly a great cheese chip.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
And a great kettle chip as well.
Luke says we need to have a candy corner. You know, I was reviewing, for folks that have ever seen our Saturday night show, that's happened a few times over the years, called Captain Car Wash's Cartoon Cavalcade. It's where we show cartoons. We have different segments for that. We have a snooze review. We have Spreckensy Sauce, where we talk about sauces, like...
When do we do that?
And Beer Brogue, where we review...
I like Spreckensy Sauce. That's a good...
That's a
Ben Daniels.
Ben Daniels.
Got to shout out to Ben for coming up with that.
Anyway, what was I talking about that?
I don't know.
Oh, Captain Carl. Oh, the candy thing. That's where we do some of our other stuff.
Yeah.
But these are absolutely
Maybe
phenomenal.
you can do on the Wednesday, when you do the show on Wednesday. When you do your little...
Good. Yeah.
Your little stream on Wednesday.
Oh, but I was talking about when Frank Bonner died. I was chilling with my mom. I learned that Frank Bonner died from WKRP in Cincinnati. And I was like, man, if you guys have never seen the WKRP in Cincinnati, and I posted it to our Discord this week.
Was it like on remote or something?
It's a weird episode where it's a takeoff. What's the 70s show where they followed families around? Called like Real Families or something like that. It's one of the first reality shows ever. But it's a takeoff of that, and they follow Herb's family around. And it's so funny because his wife was that lady that was in Ferris Bueller, and she was in the Hogan Family. Hello, Hogans! You know, the secretary from Ferris Bueller. And they were like, oh, we're gonna do what we do every Sunday, and we're gonna get.
She's like the ultimate Midwestern wife.
Yeah, but they're like, we're gonna go to church. That's what we do every Sunday. And so they drive around, and the voiceover guy's like, it appears that Herb is trying to lose our camera car. He's driving around, and then he's like, okay, we're gonna go to church, and we'll see you when we get out of church. And they walk up to the doors, and they pull it, and it's locked. And you hear the wife go, Herb, that's a synagogue. Anyway, I was talking about God bless Frank Bonner because that's such a great character, and that was one of my favorite episodes, behind the tornado episode. And I said probably behind that would be the bomb episode. It's a 2-part series where there's a bomb at WKRP, but it takes them to the second episode to realize that the bomb is not at the TV station, it's at the actual transmitter site. And I told my mom, I was like, man, we got this cat, Mervyn Griff, who's a transmitter engineer. And every time I think about that episode, I think about Merv out at the transmitter. And it's hanging out. It's such in my brain at least, a romantic life as a transmitter engineer. You're out at the site by yourself, late night, watching all the knobs and meters and whistles and taking care of stuff. And I don't know. So I was telling my mom about Mervyn Griff just a couple of days ago because Frank Bonner died. Anyway.
I had sex out at the head end.
Well, we'll be right back with another... no, it's... that's funny. But anyway, what a great chip, man. This is fantastic stuff. It's got to be... It's
really good.
At least right now, I'm thinking about... it's one of the best chips we've done this year.
Yeah.
I hate to pull a Lay's chip as the best chip of the year. Okay. It's like saying Budweiser's got the best beer, but I mean, holy shit. This is...
they brought it.
You can't argue with results.
Extreme cheddar.
It could be possible all liquored up. That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, folks. We're not done for tonight. We just crushed an energy drink, for Christ's sake. I gotta find the graphic. Help me find the one that says Twitch, Steve.
Dude, I can't help you.
You can see stuff.
No, not really.
You don't see stuff?
No, with these glasses.
We're gonna... What glasses? Well, there it is. Boom. I know. Always work in pairs, never alone. It's a safety thing. Well, that's kind of could be cool. I mean, if your pairs got some nice jugs, like Steve was talking some jugs earlier.
I wasn't talking that. At
Steve
all.
was Steve.
I did not talk.
Steve
that
spoke
at
ad nauseum about jugs.
You guys talk that shit.
Jug City.
No.
JugCity.com.
The most respect.
Sponsored by Grown Men Record Night. Hey, look, we're gonna go over to Twitch and listen to some records. You guys like music? I tell you what, if you don't like music, then don't come over here. If you do like music, this is probably the place you're gonna want to go check out right now. Drop us a little follow.
Get your ass back in there.
Yeah, we'll get in there. We'll get in there real quick.
We'll
play.
Got to enter your security code.
It takes a couple of minutes. We got to switch everything over. It's going to take a couple of minutes. But we're going to go over there and we're going to play some of the stuff that you brought for Dig of the Week.
Okay.
Going to play some of the stuff that Sonic Doom sent us in the mail. Some VCLT. I didn't show the VCLT graphic. Choo choo. Going to come over there and show some of the VCLT stuff, man. Some very thoughtful, some absolute, just remarkably thoughtful stuff he sent us. It's can't thank you enough, man. It's bonkers, absolute bonkers. Thank you for all the commitments, the recommitments, just joining us here live on the program tonight. It's been an absolute blast, and we're just getting started. Woo! We're just getting started. Come over to Twitch. We're gonna have a good time, play some more records, and finish the night out. Thanks everybody for joining us. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you over here. Come over here and join us. I'll play a little. We're gonna play us out. Oh no. We're gonna play. I might jam the guitar some more. Who knows, man? We'll probably keep drinking, so I'll probably play that too. Marbles win. Great show. Oh gosh. Holy Lord. Baby. Come back over to Twitch. Steve's queuing something up. What you got, Steve? What do we leave? Steve's gonna load in something right now. We gotta switch over to the Twitch side of things. It'll take us a couple of minutes. Hey, join our Discord, folks. If you want a Discord invite, let us know, man. We talk music all week long. It's just like this chat, except it goes 24/7, non-fucking-stop. That's the way we like it, baby. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you over on the Twitch side of things, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate you.